I'm a globetrotter. You and I, 비교나 하지마. 우리 너무 달라. We just different. 나 좀 봐라. 여자나 집이나 세차나가 신다. 너무 빨라. I'm a globetrotter. 지금부터 시작이야. 한턱에 money calls. 오지게 리듬이야. 한턱에 money make the moves. I've been getting it now. 아직 대비 미쳐버린 범인 아니니까. 하더라봐. 미래로 돌아가. I'm doing it cause I'm fly now. 비교나 더 알아. 아직까지 못하잖아. 족보지만 나의 실력이 no visa. 뉴욕에서 한국까지 everybody raving visa. I'm balling out cause I'm a globetrotter. Yeah, 나처럼 잘 나가는 래퍼 불러. Yeah, 내 손이 나가다가 everybody staring. I don't need to play with rockets. 나의 빗줄 내지. I'm a globetrotter. You and I 비교나 하지마. 우리 너무 달라. We just different. 나 좀 봐라. 여자나 집이나 세차나가 신다. 너무 빨라. I'm a globetrotter. You and I 비교나 하지마. 우리 너무 달라. We just different. 나 좀 봐라. 여자나 집이나 세차나가 신다. 너무 빨라. I'm a globetrotter. Trotter. 나 계속 올라가자. I know all about it, body. 소리 너무 많이 친데 빨리 들어가래. I will send it. 자리 빨리 비켜 내가 온다니까. 바다 아직 못한 나 실려 왔다니까. 너 계속 여기 맴돌아. 와나 말해 두바이. I'm a globetrotter. 이 신발에도 절대 멈추진 않아. You know I gotta go. 내 시간 넌 잡아. 집중 focus all you know is the guala. Boy you slacking, people talking. 만만하지 ain't no action. 만만하게 보여도 사람들 다 subtracting. Globetrotting 시작도 안 돼서 지금부터 앞으로 you know I'm only going up. Yeah. You could call me filthy, KID, 해서 I hit a magic. 92, Brooklyn 9, third eye, Yorchi. Keep on, I just keep on, cause I'm curveball and kanji. I'm a globetrotter. Yeah. You and I, 비교나 하지마. 우리 너무 달라, we just different, 나 좀 봐라. 여자나 집이나 세차나가 신다. 너무 빨라. I'm a globetrotter. You and I, 비교나 하지마. 우리 너무 달라, we just different, 나 좀 봐라. 여자나 집이나 세차나가 신다. 너무 빨라. I'm a globetrotter. Trotter. 나 계속 올라가자. I know all about it, body. 소리 너무 많이 친데 빨리 들어가래. I will send it. 자리 빨리 비켜 내가 온다니까. 바다 아직 못한 나 실려 왔다니까. 너 계속 여기 맴돌아. 와나 말해 두바이.
Arabic like man's housewife, I wouldn't work out.
Feel me. Shake it up.
Yeah, feel me. You feel me? No cash on me. Swipe for a million. Yeah, feel me? You feel me? Walk in the door. Shake up the building. Yeah, shake it up, 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 shake it up. Ooh yeah, shake it up, 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 shake it up. Don't care, cats got cars. No lean on my cars. Carhartt on my heart. Tattoo on my scars. Tattoo my new scars. My life has been hard. See me in the light. I was in the dark. I wake up, I send it. I wake up, I spend it. I drive Chevy, no Benzes. See me slide, not tenant. My house, yeah, I own that. Your house, yeah, it's rented. Started where the flow at. Now I top the building, yeah. Feel me? You feel me? No cash on me. Swipe for a million. Yeah, feel me? You feel me? Walk in the door. Shake up the building. Yeah, shake it up, 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 shake it up. Ooh yeah, shake it up, 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 shake it up. On trips, I never trip. No. Shoulder gotta chill. Yeah. My best friend, my chick. My best friend gon' whip. My best friend, she pull up with a stick. My best friend, she pull up, then she skirt off and we dip. Feel me? You feel me? No cash on me. Swipe for a million. Yeah. Feel me? You feel me? Walk in the door. Shake up the building. Yeah. Shake it up. Shake it up. Shake it up, shake it up, shake it up, shake it up. Ooh yeah, shake it up, 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 shake it up.
That's a work in progress. You don't just change overnight. Hello, everybody, on this stormy Wednesday afternoon. Tuesday for you, Wednesday for me. I have
the tangerine skies, low cloud cover, blue skies, grey skies, clouds, thunderstorm, rumblings, and humidity that's finally petering off. I was going to do this much earlier today, but it was just too hot and I couldn't sit in this little office in that heat. So I pushed it back a little bit, and here we all are together. All right, so I have seen Sage. Sage is here, but she's recovering. So let's give out some beautiful recovery hearts, whatever color you want for Sage, so she can feel better. She's going to hang around as long as she can, but if she drops off, that's okay. We've helped her go to sleep and have some nice fluffy cloud dreams, okay? And we've got Antonis, we've got Shelley, we've got Greeny Bluish, Inferno, what up? Fist bump. Who else have we got? I know that was like the mummiest of all fist bumps. Fist bump, guys. High five. Okay, but that's how we do it here. Allura, hello, Allura. Sunshine Country Chickens, and me. We're here, me, and then there's the lurkers. Hello, lurkers. And also we're going to, yes, we can too. Hi, replay gang. Hello, hello, hello. Sorry you couldn't make it, but glad you're here watching anyway. All right. Okay, so what's the lineup today, you say? Going to do some housekeeping, and then we're going to watch the diagnosis or the trip, the jolly trip to the doctors, because we've got peppy music to go to the doctors. Woohoo! It's like a fun, sexy, cool, happy romp to the doctors. It was not like we're getting diagnosed with the diabetes that's going to like rock our world, but no, we're going to watch the cheerful diagnosis from Foodie Beauty, and then we're going to watch some React to Reacts. I've got a couple lined up. We're going to pick together. I've got about 5 or 6 different ones, and we'll pick maybe 2 to watch. I've also got, look, okay, Ambi inspired me the other day, how obnoxious she was when she gets drunk. And I thought, obnoxious Amber is kind of fun. Like, you know what I mean? Fun in the way that it's fun for us, but not for her. And I remember very specifically, I think it was before even, it was when she broken up. I think it was before she got with Becky. It was Valentine's Day. It was her first Valentine's Day by herself, and it was titled Get Drunk With Me, Amber Lynn Valentine's Day stream. It's about 39 minutes long. It's not all that long. I thought we might watch that for as long as we can stand it, and then we can dip out. I've got a beard meets food, and I think that's it. I think that's all we've got for today. So that's the lineup. Yep, that's it. That's the lineup. Now, I am open to some rando videos because we did something for Antonis the other day. Sunshine got something. If I don't like it, I just won't mention it or play it, or if I'm uncomfortable with it, I don't want to talk about it, I just won't play it. But if it inspires me, I'll either do it today or I'll see if I can hunt down something perfect for their next stream. I'm happy to explore different things just for funsies, okay? But I don't feel offended if I don't play it. It could be because I've thunk it through and something doesn't sit right with me, okay? It's not because I don't like you. It's just because it's questionable content, okay? But that's it. All right, but how has everybody been doing? Oh, I didn't even talk about it, the housekeeping stuff. And why I didn't come on yesterday. I did say I was going to come on yesterday. I got a screaming headache. It started off soft and then it came up big. It sometimes happens when it gets quite humid, or that it's got something to do with the air pressure or something, because a lot of other people tell me that they get bad headaches as well. I don't want to frighten anyone, but I think it was just because of the humidity. I did get a little mini nosebleed. I don't think I have a tumor. It's not a tumor. It's not a tumor. I sometimes, when it gets very humid and I'm in the air conditioning quite a lot, my nose will dry out and I'll get like a little blood vessel that'll pop. It's not a proper nosebleed. It's just the inside of my nose. And I had a headache. So I think it was just the weather was playing with me a bit yesterday. So that's why I didn't come on. I'm okay now. Only thing I've got wrong with me is my stiff neck, but we massaged it before we came on. I've got Pepsi Max with something a little special in there to help me through. You know what I'm saying? It's pink and it rhymes with sock gin. Okay. And then the housekeeping. Right. Twitch is coming along nicely. I did a little bit of stuff today. Some ping pong things went off in my brain like, you're stupid. That's why it's not working. I've written down all of the movies that we talked about the other day. And I've come up with some other ones for just a general watch list for when we go forward. Somebody did say, why don't I do this in Discord? There's a couple of reasons I don't want to do it in Discord. Is because I want it to be completely transparent. I don't want anybody saying that we get up to some dirty shit behind the scenes in Discords. And I know some Discords are just for fun. They're friendly. Nothing untoward goes in there. But I am a completely transparent person, and I don't want it to seem like it's a little club that people aren't invited to. I'm open, anyone who can come. I don't know how to work a Discord. It's another element of things that I'm not interested in it enough to want to learn. Plus, it gives me a bit of an ick feeling. The words Discord and clicks and clickiness and deleting things and bringing it up and this was said and this wasn't said. I'm just a bit icked by it, to be honest. So, and I'm not saying they're all bad, but I just don't want to be part of one that I am wholly and solely responsible for. That's it. That's why I'm not doing the Discord. And that's why I've decided to do Twitch. Because it's a platform already set up. It seems like it's a bit easier. I understand it a little bit more. And that's why we're doing it that way. Because it's fun. What's the other thing? Oh, I've already started organizing stuff for Vlogmas. Now, it's not going to be a Christmas bonanza on cookies channel. It's literally going to be something Christmassy related every day up until Christmas Eve, okay? And then Christmas Day is Christmas Day. It could be 1 minute, it could be 5 minutes, it could be a full reaction, it could be a short, it could be something. It'll just be something Christmas related. And when I say Christmas related, it's my version of Christmas related. It could literally be the vaguest of connections, but it'll have something to do with Christmas. Okay, so we're attempting that. All right, I've never done a thing a month, every single day for a month, but I'm going to give it a crack and just see how creative my brain can get. I've already organized some ideas. Just that's what I'm doing. Okay, so it may not mean I might not do as many live streams because I don't want to be wholly and so focused on YouTube every day, except for that small amount of content. If I happen to come on and do a live as well on top of it, it's because I'm feeling extra social. Okay, that's what we're doing. All right. Hi, Rudy. Hi, Natural Ginger. Yeah, it gives me a clenchy feeling. Like, I just feel like it's big brain stuff, and I'm not big brain technology stuff. I'm big brain other stuff, okay? Marion, hi. No, I'm not a Cokie cookie. I'm not a Cokie cookie. I'm a cutie cookie, by the way. So I've also thought of a thing. There's the cookie cutters, which are the members, and hello, members. Everybody in green. Hi. And then everybody else who's not yet a member or who is not a member currently is just part of my crew with K. So you're special too. You're just blue and you're black and special or blue and special. Okay. Everybody of every color is special, just in their own unique way. Okay. Rudy, it is 6:40. It is 6:40 where I am PM in humid Brisbane today, and it sure is. Okay, so let's get started with getting diagnosed in Kuwait. And I find it very, very weird how she's done this video, to be honest. I'll set it up while I'm talking because I've been talking for forever without actually doing anything. She's done this vlog, or whatever it's called, as like a cultural point of difference. This is what they do in Kuwait. This is how it's set up in Kuwait. This is how the private health system is different to the public health system, and this is what we do. It's like, girlfriend, we don't give a shit about that at this point. You should this is a vlog for another time, or it's one that you should have already have done. What we're interested in wholly and solely is what your diagnosis is, what your doctor said, and how are you going to treat this, and what are you going to do going forward? Nobody cares about the car ride there. Nobody cares about your stupid poses and your finger pricks and taking a piss. Nobody cares about that. It is weird. Weird. I haven't watched all of it. I've watched some of it. I watched the first minute or two and I just thought, this is stupid. Just the affect, it feels like she's not taking it seriously. Now, volume. You're going to have to tell me if it's loud enough because she's always low. You ready, Seti? Ready, Seti? You read all her comments, Sage. What did they say? what did they say, Sage? Because I didn't. Because by the time I get to them, because I work and I do stuff in the day, by the time I get to her comments, I don't get to see the ones where there's pushback because she's deleted all of them. Unless you're sitting on top of her videos, you don't get to see the detractors. You only get to see, yay, fist bump, go queen. Don't listen to what they say, Chantal. You're the best. I love your videos. You make me get up in the morning. You're my inspiration. Mwah. Chef's kiss. You rock. Power couple. All that crazy nonsense that she probably writes herself, but there's usually about 60 or 70 comments of those, and everybody else is just deleted. Oh, we got to speed her up. Speed her up. It's much better this way. They kept asking her if she was pregnant. That makes me think that she didn't disclose that she's had a full hysterectomy, or that because the nurse usually comes in and looks at the chart, correct? Oh, I've got a hair on my lip. Oh, it's one of the worst. Oh, I got it straight away. They usually read the chart. Now, whether that's usually, I'm not a nurse, so I don't know what charts look like, but wouldn't that be normally in there? So that the nurses would know, or the doctor would know, oh, okay, we don't need to do a pregnancy test. The hormones, this is why the hormones would look that way, because she's had a full hysterectomy. So if those numbers are out of whack, it's no biggie deal. And the nurse that's taking your bloods or something, wouldn't they know that? Or do they simply just ask every single woman as like procedure, are you pregnant? Is there a chance that you could be pregnant? Whether you look like you're about to dump a litter of elephants or whether you're a skinny little rake, they would ask you regardless, just as procedure. So it's never, ever missed, you know? Now they ask you your first name, your last name, and your date of birth, and then they make you sign it to make sure that it's correct, and then that is your sample that they've taken. Maybe it's just par for the course. I don't know. But if it's not and they just assume she's pregnant, I can understand why. Yeah, I think it's procedure too. It's weird. This music's weird. Shouldn't it be like music, stoic music, or something slow and like not like killer, like but something a little bit more somber and serious and poignant? Something that makes you feel a little bit worried and a little bit anxious, like, oh, what's going on here? Not like, oh, I could sit down and like have cocktails and a nice slice of brie on crackers with this. This is like pool music. You know, I want to shake it. That's not the vlog for this music. Yes. She does. Me the same. I get flattered. I think I can still have one. Oh my God.
This video is going to be my experience at the doctor's. I said I was going to get checked out. I wanted to have some blood work done to see what what's it called? Is it HbA? Is it A1C? I'm gonna have.
Why does she fumble around that? She's been stumbling around diabetes for the last 5 years, and she's like, I don't even know what the things are called. I'm so uneducated and ignorant. And then she lays down the law like, this is what it is. It's not that simple because I'm an authority. I think she does that to make her seem less. If she makes a mistake, it's okay because she's ignorant. But it's also to give her a sense of vulnerability, and she's just learning, and this is all new information, so give me sympathy. She knows what the things are called, the milligloobs or whatever they're called, and the A1C. She knows what the readings are. This is just acting at this point.
My blood work results in this video for you coming soon. I'll tell you my experience in detail, how it went,
shining intro,
how much it cost here for healthcare, and then I'll show you my results. So we went pretty early in the day, and
circus music.
Now you can choose.
What does that music? Poker music mean? Poker?
There's so many private healthcare hospitals, clinics here, and there's also there's I think like a couple hospitals or clinics that are just for Kuwaiti people, the Kuwaiti population, and then there's public sector. We prefer, nothing against the public sector hospitals, but we prefer to go private and just pay the money.
I think probably this option, this she could probably only be seen quickly by a private doctor, or she's had to get a referral to a doctor that specializes. I don't think she's probably got a choice at this point but to go private because it's urgent. Because I know that Kuwaiti's got a great medical system for urgent care. Like if you've got a cut on your finger, or you've cut yourself open or whatever it is, and you want to pay, you know, a little bit of money and you get seen and get some good healthcare, that's probably true. But anything like this, I don't care. If it's public, you would have to wait. You wouldn't be able to get in to see a specific doctor with 24 hours notice. You would have to go private or go on a list. And in her condition, she doesn't have the time to be on a list. So it's not a preference. It's you've been forced to because it's so bad.
Money, like when you go private, you pay out of pocket. I might look into, because the health insurance here covers the public sector, like the healthcare you get here as an expat. But
she's at a vet's
the level
office.
of healthcare is different in a private sector. And being from Canada, private healthcare is not something we really had access to. It was mostly public, so like hospitals and that. So
what is she talking about? What is she talking about? What is she talking about? Every country has private healthcare of some sort. Even the public hospitals will have a private sector that you can go to. And even the public people will be sent to see the specialists if it's urgent. The urgent ones will have rights to be. She doesn't even know. She doesn't even know. Private and public sometimes intertwine depending on the country that you're in, but every country will have doctors that work in the private sector. They are usually the ones that are specialists in their field, have gone the extra 20 million years to train, and they earn the big bucks. They're the ones that you pay like $600 an appointment and you come out with, you are not menopausal. Oh, okay, thanks.
Yeah. So I went to a private clinic and it ended up costing a total of 44 KD. I think 44 or 47. I'll have to check. And I'll put the conversion here somewhere for you guys so you know.
She can suck a dick. My doctor was a private doctor. I paid my doctor over $10,500 to do a singular surgery on me and my aftercare. And I saw him for another 2 years. He was a fellowship. He worked for the United Nations. He had rights to work in multiple hospitals across Queensland, including the Brisbane Mater. But I happened to travel to his hometown just to see him. And I had private healthcare that cost me nearly $3,000 a year for 2.5 years, just in case something went wrong with me. Nothing did, luckily, but I had the healthcare. That's where my private healthcare was, Chantal. What about you? And mine was preventative healthcare, not after the fact healthcare. So suck it.
How much that is roughly? Not too bad, you know, for blood tests.
Look,
and I'll tell you.
You and Camps need to explain this name change. Are you guys like twin one, twin two, Tweedledee, Tweedledum? What's going on with the name change? I need to know. I have to be in on the joke.
What else I got? So, okay, so we arrived there maybe around 11:30 a.m. And
I know, Inferno, I traveled a long way away from my hometown, but it would have been easier for me to see a doctor locally, and it would have been cheaper for me to see the doctor. But I was like, no, I'd rather pay more and get it done by somebody I felt comfortable with. He was so nice. He was a bit of a grey fox to me, actually. He was a bit of a cutie patootie, dressed well. Right up my alley. Smart, gentle, sweet, really invested, really interested, great aftercare team. I wanted to pay the extra to make sure they had a good doctor with a good reputation and good outcomes, and literally laid it out in front of me and told me the honest to God truth about side effects, mental things that could happen afterwards, what my chances of a good outcome are. He didn't fluff anything for me. It was worth the extra money. I didn't want to go cheap and cheerful. I wanted to pay a bit more and put a bit more effort and invest in it, so I got the outcome that I wanted.
I had been fasting, and I get to the counter and I tell the lady, you know, what I need to do. I'm kind of dizzy because I was, and I've been testing my blood sugars and they've been really high. So she said, okay, well, we have a doctor here who specializes in diabetes and things like that, and it's the internal medicine doctor. So the consultation,
does she even know what that means?
With the doctor cost 7 KD, and then we went up to the level where the doctor was,
28 bucks.
And we were seen pretty much almost immediately. There was not really any wait at this clinic, which is really awesome, which I find is the case with private clinics. The wait is a lot less. So
how many times has she been to a private clinic before? because she said that in Canada, there was really no access to private hospitals. So can't have been in Canada. So how many times has she been to the doctor while she's been in Kuwait? When she had the emergency moment, when they probably started, this probably all started rolling. Remember when they had that dash to the hospital and it was all a bit mysterious and we didn't really talk about it? These bands are driving me crazy. It's probably why I don't wear them very often. And she was like, oh, no, something just went wrong. It was a bit my blood pressure, and kind of just glossed over it. Maybe that's when this all started, you know? And when else has she been to a private? She does this. She goes one time and she's like, I find in my experience of one time, this is how it is. It's like, no, you've been once. Stop. You don't have experiences. You've had experience.
Doctor was really nice, really, really nice.
Hi, Camps. You too. What are you doing?
They took my blood pressure. Now, this is
what's the name?
Something I find a little unbelievable, because my blood pressure has never been this low. I was like, they use a really big cuff, and the doctor took my blood pressure, and it was like 110/82. I was like, what? Are you sure? So I almost felt like asking if he could take it again, because that's really strange. Now, maybe because I was fasting, I don't know, but he said that's normal, so that's good. I know you're gonna be like, yeah, right. That was my reaction too. But who am I to argue with the doctor, right?
That tells me she wasn't probably actually fasting, because we've seen her her sugar levels when she'd been fasting. They were up like 369. She got it down to like 218. And then the very next day it was like 113. Nowhere near good levels, but it was dropping down. So for her to rock up after being fasted at 239, that means she was like, I'm only going to eat little. I'm only going to have a little bit of rice and a little bit. She wasn't fasting. She was still eating, but she was trying to, like, I don't know, trick the reading into thinking like, oh no, I'm definitely fasted. Bullshit.
So then he wanted, talked a bit about my background, my medical history, told him about my operations, about all this and that, just really nice doctor, really not rushing, really seemed interested in talking.
I heard that. I did not realize that the low blood pressure, which I would question if I was somebody who had high blood pressure and then out of the blue I had a good level and my levels were all over the place, I'd be like, can you check that again? Or why would that be? Because of her odd kidney result. But the kidney result, which we're going to hear about later, was after the blood pressure was taken. So he may not have put 2 and 2 together at that stage. It's like, oh, we're looking at diabetes. We haven't got any kidney results just yet because we haven't done urine test. We got the urine test back. Maybe that's why the blood pressure was bad, is because you've got issues with the kidney. Like, he didn't have all the information to make a diagnosis yet.
How could she be fasting, right? Doctors tend to do more in a private clinic. I don't know, but yeah. So talked to him for a bit. Then he ordered some blood tests. So I will insert the blood work here. The results of the test and that was requested and the results. I'm going to blur out private information, obviously, but here you go.
Look, guys, look. There is no chance of me ever reading this. I can't read it. You're going to have to go look at this elsewhere, because I would have to have it here for me to even look at that. And the writing is so small and finite. Don't know what it means. And this is just the request, right? This isn't actually the results. Clinical. See, our doctors don't write them up this way. They do them a bit different. I want to see if, I might have to look at this later and see if I can find it. I want to see if they tested her cholesterol, because her cholesterol's got to be nuts. And I hate the fact, look, no hormones, nothing on the hormone side. It's all just clinical. What is that? Miscroll something. Total, creatines. So he wanted to test the kidney. So something's obviously twigged in his brain, because I can see the kidney one down here. Where is that? The kidney. Oh, I saw it there. But yeah, I don't even think she understands her results either. I think she's just listened to the doctor. I don't think she's Googled anything, because she's like, I think it's called the A1C. Well, wouldn't you be like Googling like mad if this was happening to you? We Google and it's not happening to us. Okay, what does that say? Basal, blah. I'm going to have to go back and have a look at all these and see where she's in. What's on the bottom? Does anybody know what any of that means? Is that the hemoglobin? Hemoglobin is 15.4, 12 to 15, reference range. So she's outside of the reference range at 15.4. Oh my God. All right. So let's look at everybody read the outer column. Okay. Turn to page 2 of your book. And I want you to read the last column. If anything jumps out at you, let me know. Okay. I'll be over here reading it. 11. Okay. So that one, oh no, that one's fine. That one's fine. It's fine. Fine. Okay, so that one's a bit high. That one's wickedly high. That one's massively high as well. That one's high. It's these HGB ones that are out of the whack. They must have to do directly with her. Must have directly to do with the sugars. Okay, so that's the one we're going to have to Google and find out a little bit more about. Hemoglobin is over too. Yeah. MERD, model of end-stage liver disease, ranges 6 to 40. 40 is transplant time. That's terrible. Okay, so this is the diagnosis, right? What does it say? Diagnosis, diabetes. According to American Diabetes Association, normal less than 5.9%, pre-diabetes 56.5. The therapeutic goals for glycemic control for diabetic patients. Goal of therapy, controlled, uncontrolled, observation, 48.9. She's got 10.4. So she's like, danger, Will Robinson, danger. Okay.
I also had to do a urine sample, like pee in the little cup thing. And then we had to wait about an hour.
I'm curious how she did that pee test, because I know as a normal, regular person, it is like an Olympic shooting challenge for ladies to pee into that little cup and not end up with it all over yourself. Because you've got to like pee a little, hold your stream, and then pee a little bit more. Otherwise it overflows and you don't get the pee that's right up in the back where you get all the stuff where you need it. So you got to pee, hold it, and then shoot it into the thing or it overflows. How is this one with her fupa that is like strangling her vaginal area? How is she getting up and under that, holding the cup and peeing into that? Her arms can't reach. How? Did she put it on the floor and just hope for the best? How did they get the sample from her? I bet she would have said, look, guys, this little tiny thing is not going to happen. I need, get me a bowl and we'll just transfer it. Because this, literally, no.
An hour, and the results were in just shy of an hour.
Sala held it.
So we took them back to the doctor
on the end of a
going to the lab. It was all in the same clinic, which is nice.
Little hat
took
things.
them back to the doctor.
Okay.
Saw us right away. Looked at the results.
Okay.
And actually, I forgot to mention when I was doing the blood work.
Now, listen, Camps, aka this man, totally understandable, totally relatable. I think you better make sure you woo her and woo her well, because I think there's going to be a lot of people coming in and scooping her up. So you best treat our lady right, okay?
They picked my finger to take a blood test. It was 23 point something.
So
it's on the
Sala
results.
earned
It was like
his
23,
new car.
Okay? So that's really high. 23 mmol. And so I'll try to convert that into MGDL for you.
Oh, look.
But
stop that.
The test results came back and there was a couple of problems. Pancreas, liver, everything he said was fine. But
how is the pancreas and her fatty liver with fatty liver disease? How are not? I think it's the white blood cells in your liver? Is that what it is? Your fatty liver? Because she's got fatty liver disease. So how could she get a normal reading? Or was it normal for somebody with fatty liver disease? Okay. It's actually, it goes hand in hand with people with diabetes. So we don't know how long she's been pre-diabetic. It could have been ages ago because I just literally Googled it. But how could she have a normal result from with the fatty liver? And the pancreas, somebody explained it to me because I didn't go looking it up because I think she's just fucked. She's a lemon, basically. The pancreas is the thing that does your insulin. And she's had an insulin shot, so it means she might have insulin-resistant diabetes. Is that right? I don't know much about. I'm learning the diabetes. I don't know. I'm just hearing all this different stuff. But the pancreas has got directly to do with your insulin regulation in your body, and that she's trying to tell us it's fine. It's totally fine. It's totally okay. There's no problems there. All right. As far as I can tell, the only thing that is still doing all right is the spleen. The spleen's rocking. The spleen's in there having a good time while everybody else is like, oh, it hurts. Yeah.
A1C was 10. So
Pancreas insulin. There you go.
10.1. So that's pretty high. I have to get that down.
I don't know.
So they did diagnose me with diabetes.
No. For the love of dog. Hello.
Even though I knew
Great
because
question.
my blood sugar levels were so high. And then there's this thing here. It's like MALB, M-A-L-B, which is something in the urine. Apparently, the normal range is like 0 to 20, but mine was like 92. So this, he said, had to do with something being in the urine that has to do with eating way too much salt. So salt and certain foods. So immediately after that, he told me to eliminate certain foods. And
okay, to answer for the love of dogs question, according to this is just from Bing. It's not the only final answer, but this is what I found. Okay, according to Islamic law, it is haram to transplant an organ on which life depends, such as transplanting the heart from a living person to another. I think that's just like but look, part 2. However, if a Muslim specialist says to an ill person, there is no cure except organ transplantation for your illness, then it is permissible to transplant an organ from someone else, dead or alive. Okay. So basically, if you're on death's door, yeah, it's okay. But if you're not on death's door, then no, you can't do it. Okay. So I don't understand why you would be put on a organ transplant. Oh, okay. So maybe they're just saying don't be snatching up organs and getting fresh ones. Okay. So, no, it's not haram if you're terminally ill.
And you guys are going to be keto people, are going to be keto lovers, are not going to want to believe this, but this doctor told me to not
spleen
eat any
is
eggs,
the MVP.
Cut that out.
Oh, good.
Eat mostly fish, chicken, and vegetarian. Like, you know.
Let's give a round of applause for Chantal Spleen for hanging in there like a trooper. Oh, let's give the spleen's acceptance speech. It's got organ of the year, okay? The organ of the year. Okay, I'm Chantal Spleen. I'm blue because all organs are blue on the inside. Conspiracy theory, whatever. I'd like to thank everyone for this award. Basically, all I've done is I'm useless. I'm a useless flap of meat. I'm really just there to protect the rest of you guys. And, I've done my job. This one over here, she's not done hers. I know you're all probably jelly because I'm not likely to fail. Maybe a car accident or a hard, swift fall might do me in, but I'm looking good for now. Hoping, next year results will be good if we're all still here. You know what I'm saying? But most of all, I'd like to thank, Snoop Dogg. As Snoop Dogg once said, I would like to thank myself for my hard work. Thanks again for the Organ of the Year award. Peace. And God bless. No, Allah bless, because we've changed religions now. Allah. What is it? Allah alaikum. Yay. Yep, that's the spleen got the Organ of the Year award. Last organ standing.
Mostly vegetables, like this much. He showed me with the hands, like this much vegetables on your plate. This much for your palm. So you do this thing with your palm. It shows you how much rice you can.
Chantal, I don't think it's your palm though, sweetheart. I don't think it's your palm. Maybe mine, because I have like baby hands. Or I would be measuring it maybe with like a half a cup of rice. But I certainly, they would be asking you to dig trenches for plumbing with that mitt. You're not the one. I don't even think Salah could scoop as much rice as you. You need a measuring cup, my dear.
So this plus a half of this.
Because she weighed in the other day, Jamie, and she has a reliable dodgy, completely not sus scale. The scale weighs true and right. Why would we need to be weighed again? You know what? I reckon, I would love to see her weight to see if she's actually put weight on. Because she would have been eating big. Because if she'd been fasting like she says she's been fasting, she would have been burning those calories.
So yeah, I can eat that much rice, which I know you guys are going to be like, what? It raises your glycemic index. I guess mixing it with the vegetables, which have a lot of fiber, kind of slow down the spike of sugar. I don't know. But what can I say? I went to a doctor and this is what he told me. Chicken, fish. He wants me to eat fish 3 times a week.
Oh yeah, hit the like
some
button,
chicken
guys.
and vegetarian meals, like maybe beans, stuff like that. Because he doesn't believe in like something. He likes like lower fat food. So like,
let's think vegetarian meals for Chantal. How can she skirt this? Well, technically, if you do poutine without the meat, poutine is vegetarian. It's potato, it's gravy, it's cheese. Vegetarian. Lentil soup, a shit ton of lentil soup with pita breads and falafels. All the falafels are vegetarian. All the fetas, pickles, olives. I'm sure she could probably do like a veggie mixed shawarma with all the pita breads and that creamy cheese, labna that she loves. I'm sure she could make vegetarian food really, really gross. Oils, salt, butter, cream. She could make it a nightmare and totally unedible. But it's vegetarian, so it's healthy.
Basically, I have to eat very bland, he said, because like the salt level and things, I have to be very, very careful because this can lead to my kidneys were fine now, but this in your urine can lead to kidney problems down the line from eating way too much sodium. Plus, being diabetic can definitely damage your kidneys. So basically, I'm
wondering how she doesn't have kidney stones from all the soda that she drinks. Unless she's drinking enough water to like filter and dilute that down. But how does she not have kidney stones? That'll be the next thing, the kidney stones.
Yeah, I said, okay, what about like, because I asked him at first, like, how should I be eating, for this? Because should I be eating keto? Like,
hi, Holy Moly.
And he said, no, like really right away, like, no, don't do keto.
Mm-hmm.
It's very unhealthy. And I was like, oh, okay. So yeah, he's like, you can eat carbs, but limit them and make them like healthy
trans fat.
like,
can't have trans fat either.
You can have 1 slice of whole grain toast a day, kind of thing. Like something really good for breakfast would be whole grain toast with some beans or something. But fruit, I can have very like a limited amount, maybe like 1 pear, half of a, whatever, an apple, but like wait a couple of days for my blood sugars to regulate. So because he's put me on medication, I'll get to that in a minute. So that's basically what happened,
I told you. This is what we're gonna see. She is gonna be on these meds for a few days. She's gonna start seeing that her sugars are gonna start leveling out, and she's just gonna start eating like normal. We're not gonna be walking. We're gonna be just picking up a storm. We're gonna complain about us being wrong and she was a little bit exaggerating how bad everything was and just gaslight us into thinking, oh, you guys are just crazy. It wasn't that bad. You're just making drama where there's no drama. My diabetes is fine. I can eat like this because my sugar levels have totally stabilized. The medicine's working like magic. It's magical stuff. You guys are just drama queens. You just need it. You're too obsessed. You're obsessed with my life. That's what we're going to get. She wants us to be really, really invested in this and watch it and consume it and absorb it and be like intrigued by it and want to investigate and blah, blah, and give sympathy and la da da. But when she wants to turn it around and move in a different direction and not talk about this anymore because she's fixed it, the medication's magic and fixed it, we're all going to be weirdos for being interested and invested in this. That's how she rolls.
It was a pretty decent experience. Like
no more bread. She can't eat the bread like she wants.
It was affordable, in my opinion. I mean, kind of, And,
shut your face. Shut your face, Lock Dog. Yeah. What do you know of japchae? Do you like japchae? I'm mad on japchae. She could have japchae because guess what japchae's made of? Sweet potato noodles. That's what those glass noodles are made of. They're made of sweet potato. Sweet potato is low GI. It's totally fine. I think I'll have to look that up. But japchae would be a really good option for her if she's allowed to have the noodles. But if she can't have those, she could use the konjac noodles instead. That'd be totally fine. That wouldn't mess with her because it's like a seaweedy thing. It's like a root thing.
That's about it, I guess. So
Hi, Dylan. Hi.
really have to really do this.
She doesn't like fish, so suck it.
After my blood test.
But I don't understand that either because chicken and fish are high in protein. A fillet of fish, the same size as a fillet of steak, actually has more protein in it. And chicken breast also is high in protein. So why, if she can eat those two things, why can't she have beef? I can understand why she can't have lamb because lamb can be quite fatty. But why is not beef but fish and chicken? I mean, all the bodybuilders eat lots of chicken and lots of fish because it's high in protein. And if she's trying to avoid that because she's got messed up kidneys, why are those okay and not the beef? I don't get it. I think she's using her own nutritional facts to create a good diet for herself. And yeah.
And everything. He ordered a shot of insulin to try to bring the sugar down. And I went down to the nursing station and they picked my arm with an injection of insulin.
Lock Dog, I have a video on my channel on how to make easy japchae. It's 2 minutes long. It's step by step and it shows you the end result. It's really, really, really easy. Go and have a look. It's called Easy Japchae. Go look at it.
No, I don't know.
Now.
But I don't know. I don't think it worked because I took my blood in the evening.
Hi, Jody. Hi.
And I was like fasting for a few hours because I ate.
Hi, Rob Roy. All these people I didn't.
A few vegetables
for
lunch at around 1:30. So that's my lunch with a little bit of hummus, homemade hummus. And I didn't eat again. I didn't eat anything. And because he was like, I want you to be on like a regimen.
Shenanigans. How could her cholesterol levels not be up? The amount of fat and dairy and the amount of cheese she eats, she's got to be sitting at least an 8, 9, or a 10. I don't even know. I know that the doctor looks at me a bit funny and mine was like a 6. And then I got it down to like a 4.5. I don't know what it is now, but I think I got it down to about a 4. And here they were like, that's normal-ish. That's okay, but we want to try and get a little bit lower. And we do try lots of fruit and veg. And I did veggies. I did my groceries today and I got extra veggies today so I can make my barramundi with green peas recipe for you guys with the sauce. I'm going to make it because it's my new favorite thing.
I'm kind of all over the place. I'm like remembering tidbits of information and I'm really tired because it's late. But it's like, I want you to eat between 7 and 9 a.m. for breakfast. Never skip breakfast. Noon to, around 12 to 1 for...
He might post something on the Salah and Chantal channel. I think he would. Lunch
and then dinner no later than 8 p.m. Like finish all your eating by 8 p.m. or so.
So she stops eating at 8 p.m. What's the bet? She goes to bed by 8:30 and she's waking up like 3 o'clock in the morning to start eating again. Because she's like somebody who stays up late at night and then she probably gets up and has snacks. She's going to sleep to get away from her hunger. So I reckon she might start taking something to help her sleep, perhaps, because she's not going to want to be awake if she can't eat. Yep, absolutely. She's going to work she's either going to just not bother or she's going to work around trying to do this and just sleep a lot so she doesn't have to eat.
And then don't eat again until the next day.
Hi, Jody.
So after my lunch, I just didn't, I slept for a while and didn't feel like, cooking anything. And now it's like kind of too late. So I have to wait till the morning. So
yeah, I think so too. She'll take sleeping pills.
My blood sugar, when I tested it not long ago, like maybe an hour ago, and it's like maybe 11 at night, it was 239, like the same. Now insulin takes a while to work, right? I mean, it's not just one injection. I don't know.
That tells me she's had the insulin and then she's gone and got something to eat and then she's tested her blood at 11 o'clock thinking that the insulin's going to work like magic.
So maybe what I had for dinner, I don't know. For lunch, I'm not sure. But maybe...
You could serve her cardboard, but she's just going to put tomato sauce on it, sriracha, labna. She'll dip that shit in condiments and think, oh, it's just condiments. It's barely got anything in it.
My pancreas is just damaged and I'm eventually going to need to be on insulin. I don't know. I hope not.
She's going to be
But
slow.
I have to go back on Monday for a follow-up, and I have to record my blood sugars before I go.
Oh
You
my
know,
God,
he put
wild
me on- I
barramundi
can't-
is the
my
best. I
medication's in the other
know,
room. But he
I
put me-
know, but it's hard to get. And barramundi being so beautiful as it is, even the farm stuff tastes good. But in comparison to the wild stuff, look, listen, if we sat down and we gave 2 different barramundi steaks to the Americans, like fried it up, squeezed a bit of lemon, bit of salt on it and passed it over, and they tried both of them, I don't think they're going to be like, yuck, this is gross. I think they're going to be like, oh, that's absolutely delicious. They wouldn't know the difference. They wouldn't know. They're just like, this fish is amazing. Where can we get more?
on like something that's like sort of like metformin, but it's not. It's like a mix of
Barramundi is a native fish
diabetic
to
drugs.
Australia. It's a thick white fish. It's
tablets.
beautiful.
And he put me on some kind of other pill that's gonna
And
like,
it is
it's like a blood
expensive.
pressure pill, but it's like he said sort of just like a just in case kind of thing for the it's
Yep.
supposed to like help with the sodium level in my urine. I don't know how, but anyway. So that's that. That's pretty much, I'm trying to think if I'm forgetting anything. I don't think so. Pretty much my visit from start to finish at the private clinic here. Usually when I would go for healthcare, I've been a couple times to the public sector clinic,
Oh,
and then
did not know.
I went to a private clinic, and then we liked that a lot more. You're just in and out, you know, like you're just, I don't know, the level of care is just different.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is dough slow? Am I a slow dough? Conspiracy. Hypothesis. What if the boil in Thailand wasn't at all the boil? It had something to do with this. It had something to do with the diabetes. She was feeling dizzy. She was feeling sick. She couldn't get out and walk around. She wasn't feeling good. Something was up. And that's why they had to go to the hospital. The boil was non-existent because she didn't go back for treatment. She didn't get it repacked. She didn't show us going to the chemist to get the creams and Sala doing all the stuff. We just heard about the boil, and then she didn't want to talk about it again. If she really had a boil, she would have done descriptive, gooey, ooey, this, that, and the other. She didn't get the price of it right, how much it would have cost to get treated. She just threw out a number, and it was so not even close to the mark. Maybe this started in Thailand. The really high numbers and feeling really bad because she was red, the blood pressure, she wasn't feeling good. That's why she was inside for those many days. I'm thinking that this has been going on longer than we expect.
So now we chose to go to another private clinic, and yeah, that's about it. So
and she did say recently when I had my labs done, the only times that we've seen her go to the doctor is when she was in Thailand for the boil, which magically cleared up. No other talk about that. And when she had the medical emergency, when I think it was the day after they went for the walk on the beach, or it was around that time when she had that nearly overheated a couple of times. They're the only 2 times that I know of that she's been, other than for a cold or a fever or something like that. When else would she have had blood work done or been there long enough to get results? I think Thailand was not a boil at all now. Damn it, I wanted a boil.
I don't know if you have any questions. I can try to answer in the comments. But that's my experience with the healthcare in Kuwait, and this is definitely was not fun. I mean, I can't tell you how many times I got asked if I was pregnant there. And I was just like, I understand that because like women my age and typically with a large belly, they probably are most of the time pregnant here, but whatever, I didn't take offense to that, you know, and they were really nice. And but it's not fun being in another country, and I'm supposed to be like living up my life, you know, because
girl, shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Just because you're in another country doesn't mean it's party town. You live a normal, domestic, ordinary life. You've told us this. You live so ordinary. It's just like, you know, real husband and wife, domestic, boring, everyday things. You weren't living it up when you were in Canada. The only time you had crazy party times and shenanigans was when you were with Koki. Other than that, it's just boring, sitting at home, not living it up, not going anywhere, not living it up, not doing anything. Shut up. This is not holding you back from life. You're holding you back from life. People with diabetes do stuff all the time. You are just a shut-in with a body that doesn't want to work. Do not try and cry victim from diabetes. Don't even start. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I will not have it. I will not have it. The reason you've got a draggy knee, I reckon, is because you're starting to lose feeling in your foot. I honestly think she's starting to lose some feeling, and that's why that leg is dragging. I don't think she's got a jacked up knee. I think she's starting to lose feeling, sensation in her foot, and that's why it's like drooping.
I'm not getting any younger, and when I get too old, I won't be able to do any of these things. So I want to do things now. So I have to focus on my health journey, and it has to happen. So
oh, don't do this to me. Come on. Sorry for the buffering, guys. It's the internet and the storms.
Inshallah.
There you go.
Oh
yeah, it's totally us. We caused her to overeat and destroy her body. Is our fault.
I feel
no, it's FFG's fault. It won't be anybody's fault, but it'll be FFG and Nada's fault.
Scared of what it's doing to my body.
Because it wasn't like she was eating herself to death before either of them came along. Like since she was a toddler, teenager, college student, BB, James, every day up until before Nada and after Nada and then FFG. Wasn't like she was living this kind of lifestyle before then. No. This started the day that FFG's channel uploaded onto the internet, and then from then on, Foodie just started eating. There was no prequel. It was all post FFG. Yep.
Now that I've seen the doctor, because, of the salt and the urine thing and more organ damage and my blood sugar, like they were like alarmed at my blood sugar level. He's like, that's your blood sugar with fasting? And then I think of like the sub I
That makes me think you weren't fasting.
ate with all the salty processed meat on it.
Oh my God.
Gosh.
You know how those TV series like Scrubs, Buffy, I don't know, another one, maybe like The Simpsons, they did a musical version? Wouldn't it be cool if we could have like Diabetes, the musical, and make it like Chantal related? Like, going to the doctor to get a little prick. I've been feeling awful lately. Gosh, I'm really sick. Why don't we do that? Like she could like sing, Salah could dance, he could get his Michael Jackson moves out. He could get on the piano and do like a hopelessly devoted to you moment. And she could sing to like burgers and fries. I really want to eat some fries. I think I might lose a foot and then die. That sort of thing. Maybe we could do Diabetes the musical.
Oh, no.
Yes, that would be great because we're going to have jazz. They'll be like shoulders,
diagnosis,
hands.
My experience, and I appreciate you guys listening to me on my journey. I don't want to hear people like berating the doctor I saw because he's a doctor. Most people online are not.
Why would anyone be berating that doctor? Does anybody think the doctor that spoke to her did anything that a normal doctor wouldn't have done, or a good doctor? I don't know because I don't have diabetes. Is there anything else that he should have done, could have done, should have been asking? I think if he's given her wrong information, it's because she probably hasn't disclosed a lot of stuff to him. She hasn't been accurate with him. I think maybe there's probably stuff that she's left out that maybe she didn't want to say in front of Salah. I think that maybe because he's got to maybe translate. Hopefully the doctor, maybe the doctor was an English-speaking doctor and she could like converse quite well with him. Because I feel like if Salah has to be the translator, she's not going to be as open and as honest about her health problems as she probably would be if it was a private setting. Because you know how she likes to flub the truth. And she does. She doesn't want to look like the sickly, like a sick patient person who's going to be dependent on Salah for everything eventually. Welcome to married life, Salah. Welcome to married life. Now, I have said a couple of times, it's going to be so sexy when you lose your foot, and I'm sure Salah's going to want to push you around in a wheelchair. Now, when I've said that, I've looked back and I've realized that there are probably people in our community and people that we know and love that are in situations where they physically cannot get around and they've been ill and they've got diabetes and they may have lost a foot or a leg or the ability to move. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about these two fake people that have gotten married after knowing each other a month and barely knowing each other, not creating a life, not having that synergy, not being invested in each other. If my husband was in a car accident tomorrow and he had brain damage and I had to be his full-time caretaker in this home, that shit would be retrofitted. He would have in-home care. I would be working my ass off at a full-time high-paying job if I could get one to make sure that he had the best care for the rest of his life. I would not care, but I know that man. That man is, I am him and he is me. That is different. That is not a just over a 12-month fake relationship. That man does not give a shit about her. He's not going to want to push around a one-legged, super morbidly obese, stinky, diabetic loser who's done this to herself. He doesn't care. If you are in love with someone, you are going to do whatever it takes to take care of them. That's why I say that. He doesn't care. He doesn't care.
And I know he's gonna get a lot of backlash for telling me not to do keto.
Oh, high whiplash. Get your sweat on.
You know, like, well, I lost this much weight and I've never felt healthier, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. I'm going to follow what this doctor says. And that's
true. Could have been.
So anyways, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys. So we'll see you in the next mukbang. I'm looking forward to seeing her wheat toast mukbang, her beans mukbang, some vegetarian mukbangs that are probably not vegetarian at all. We've got to make sure we look out for chunks of meat. You know what it'll be, oh no, she might not even be able to eat that pretend meat but not meat because it's got too much sodiums in it. They do that for flavor. Suck it, Chantal. This is comma, pop and lock, comma. Yes. Okay. So now it's retro react time with Foodie. Okay. So I've got a couple that I want. I'm just going to read out some titles to you and I want you to pick, okay? Beans on toast. I know. Is Inferno an Aussie? I hope so. Oh, he loves his moon face. Oh, his potato moon face. Like maybe he could get a tattoo. No, he can't because he's Muslim. But if Salah was to get a tattoo because he's a cool guy with slits in his eyebrow, he could get a moon that looks like a potato with Chantel's face embossed over it right here. No, right here on his titty because it's got enough big space on it. You know, we'd have to shave off his wolf hairs, which is fine, and then we could put the moon face potato on there and put a little crown just tilted off to the side. You know, I think that would be really cute, really sexy. He'd look so sexy with a chest tat. Okay, some of these titles you can help me pick. Okay, we've got Subway mukbang. And the reason I want to do that one is because I want, if Foodie happens to come across these videos, to watch herself eating an actual Subway sandwich because I know she's probably craving them right now. Because you know how she gets a craving for the same thing over and over and over again? And the Subway sandwiches were the last thing she ate. Day 15, weight loss journey. Food is fuel. Thinks toxic relationships and binging is normal. Last night haul and confessions. And I will let you know that in this thumbnail, she has a trucker hat on and it's slightly to the side. That's what caught my eye in the first place. Second one, Foodie Beauty gives us the details on her date. And that's the one where she talks about how she climbed up on the couch and he did her from the back. Yep, get that one. Foodie Beauty, Chantal's sad breakfast bees. And Chantal is back in Canada. This is when she's come back from Canada, from Kuwait. The first day she got back, the first day she hit up the edibles and tried to call it jet lag. And then that's it. So which one, guys? I want you to tell me which one you want. Oh, I know how to do polls and stuff now. I figured out. I'm such an idiot. It's the simplest of all answers and I couldn't figure it out for the longest time, but now I know how to do it. So we can start doing polls and stuff. Okay, we'll do a poll. We'll do a poll while you guys are thinking about it. Let me see if I can do a pretend one. We'll do a practice. We'll do a practice run. Okay, start a poll. Okay. There we go. I've done a poll. Can you see it? Because I know there was an issue with it. With them. Okay. First day back in Kuwait. Here's a grant. Oh gosh. Oh. Hi Val. Hello. Yeah. We're just so used to him not really being around. It's kind of like I'm getting Cokie vibes from that. Like he's just a bit of an absent son at the minute. Like he just sort of like leaves mum alone and just lets her do a thing. Okay, mortadella. Could buy that mortadella crap. Oh, but Sala can eat it. See, this is where she's going to run into problems because Sala's not going to change up his diet. He offered to, but she said, no, you can do it. You don't have to worry about that. And I've got self-control. She's going to struggle if there are trigger foods in the house. 100%. That's why I buy chocolate ice cream. I hate chocolate ice cream. My husband will eat literally any ice cream that you put in front of him, even choc mint. It's a last resort, but he'll eat choc mint. I don't like ice cream that much. I like certain ones, but I don't like chocolate ice cream like the most. Like it's the last flavor. Choc mint and then chocolate. Just don't like them. So when I buy ice cream for him, I'll make sure I get choc chip or choc chip chocolate ice cream or triple choc, something chocolatey because I won't go near it. Never, I won't touch it. But if there's like caramel swirl or a boysenberry or something like that, I will eat it. And I don't want to because it makes me sick, but I can't resist. So I just stay away from the ice cream altogether. All right, let's see. Salah likes bland food. He likes dino nuggies. I say the first one. Yes, after no. First day back at Kuwait. Okay, well, we're going to watch two. So since I've only had two answers, they're the two we'll watch. We'll do the first day back and we'll do the other one. Oh, yeah, same thing, Anton. It's just I like sweet stuff, but I just can't do ice cream. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's go back. The first one is the Subway. So we're going to do Subway mukbang and we're going to do, what was the other one? Back in Canada. Okay. We'll do the Subway one first. Only short. It's only 16 minutes long. Okay. So let me present that one.
Hello, Foodie Beauty. Hey guys, before I start this video, please be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Turn on the notifications so you don't miss a thing. And if you like this video, please give a thumbs up. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Hey guys, hey guys, hey guys, hey guys.
She looks like a totally different person.
What is going on?
Oh, black boysenberry. Oh my God, that's my favorite.
Here. I need a bigger box. Some of the veggies fell out. So I have Subway.
Oh, reference, context. I think this is her trying to be on like a vegan vegetarian situation type dealio. This one is from March 22nd, 2018. So this is about 5 and a bit years ago. So this is her being totally different 5.5 years ago. Completely different person. Looks different because no filters.
No makeup. Is it on double chin?
Oh, same place she always gets it. Probably an ingrown hair or something.
Yeah. So I bought this drink, this sparkling clementine. No sugar added, but kind of just feeling the water right now.
Ooh, low sugar. Ooh. Oh, yes.
I said I was going to do mukbangs on Mondays only.
But I never keep my word.
I'm still going to do mukbangs, but I'm also going to do other videos on this channel, like vlogs and stuff. So the deal with the nail, this is going to give somebody anxiety. This bow won't come off, okay? So, and this thumb. So I have an appointment. I don't know. I have to check Instagram. They're supposed to get back to me to get my nails done, hopefully this weekend.
Yeah. That looks like a sub that you would order and they would chop it up into about I don't know, 8 different slices and put it on a platter and serve it in the tea room for like a morning tea or a training night or something. They'd probably get 2 of those, chop it up so everyone could have 1 or 2 each. That's not for one person to consume. And me, because it's all about me, I would have got some toothpicks and I would have put them through and chopped that bitch up and made it a little bit more manageable than trying to pick that whole thing up like that. I would have cut it into thirds, like a club sandwich.
Let's just not talk about it, okay? So here we have flatbread, veggie flatbread.
She won't.
Oh my God, it's so messy,
cheese.
guys.
She loves cheese and she loves
every
carbs
vegetable
too
possible,
much.
except for onions. Put my own.
Oh,
I just
God.
got the sweet onion sauce on it.
Okay.
And put my own.
Now, this one is nasty to watch. It's very, very nasty. It's very chew heavy. Food falls out. It's got mayo, fingers, lickings. I picked it because of the conversation she's having, but we need to put our seatbelts on. We need to put our safety belts on. And this one, because it's so gross, we're going to have to put our safety helmets on too. So helmet, do up your strap, tighten it up. Head check. Yep, all good. Manifestations. Hi, universe. Yes, crunchy vegetables. Yes, mayonnaise. Yes, the bread. Yes, it's falling out. Can you just make my brain not spaz out completely and the gag reflex hold true? Thank you. Bye. Okay, we're ready. We're set. We're prepped.
So all these veggies are falling out.
Oh my God, that sounds delicious.
I'm gonna give you a beauty bite.
Orange beauty bite. Oh my God.
Beauty bite. Sorry, I can't give you a good beauty bite because
it's me eating. Oh, that sounds awful. I'm going to go Google it. Oh, no, hang on. I'm not going to show it. I'm just going to Google it for my own brain. Is it something if I see it, I can't unsee it? Because I don't deal well with that kind of stuff. It sounds terrible. Those 2 words should not be smushed together. Oh, I don't think so.
Can't even put it down because it's gonna. Give me a second. Okay, we're back in business. So messy. So, okay, I'll try it.
Okay. Definitely not. But thanks for the heads up there, Inferno. Thank you.
I can't.
No.
I don't know about you guys, but
he went to jail for it.
So gross.
Okay, context for Cannibal Holocaust. Just a tiny smidgy Google. Apparently the man that made it, it's an Italian film about search rescue team looking for a filmmaking crew that was going to look at some cannibal tribes in the deep jungle. They went missing. People went looking for them. And the man who made the film got arrested for indecency or something. One of the local magistrates saw the film and went, nah, this is too graphic. It's too much. Detained, arrested, went to court, whatever. It's pretty hard, apparently, to watch. So that is not going on the list, okay? That is not going to be on the Twitch list. If you want to watch it, go download it or something, because not for me. Not for me.
Okay.
No. Foodie, stop
Sam,
it. Oh, okay.
what are you doing in there, Sam? Why are you in the toilet paper bag, Sam? Sam, you could. Why are you being a
Suffocate in
weirdo,
that bag,
Sam?
but okay, Sam.
Freak. So I went to Subway, and man, there was.
Oh, you've seen it? Oh,
customer
God.
ahead of me. Oh, this is stressful to eat, guys.
Is it? It looks anxiety inducing, that's for sure. Oh my God. I'm definitely not watching it then. Oh, yes, it was too graphic or too realistic or something. Oh, shut up, natural. You drink blood from a boot, don't you?
She looked stuck up too. Like she had like her glasses and her nose was like high in the air, and she's like, tomatoes, spinach, pickles, more pickles. More.
I imagine that the person that ordered the Subway bread was the sandwich that she's talking about was young, slim, and perfectly nice and not snooty at all. She's just creating this character in her mind to be bitchy because people that are pretty can't be nice as well. That's what Foodie believes, I think.
More pickles, please. No onions. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe she was having a bad day.
Maybe she questions Foodie's order and gave her the side eye, like, you're eating all of that? That's just for you? Oh, my God.
When I order Subway, I'm like super nice, like with every topping. I'm like, lettuce?
I doubt that very much. I bet she's like, she waits till everybody's cleared out. Oh, Antonis. Oh, super chat from Antonis. All right. I'll do my sandwich quick and then we'll do the super chat. Okay. Sandwich skits are fun, right? Foodie's like waited for everyone to clear out. She's looking over her shoulder. She's like, come closer. I don't want to say it out loud. I want a 12-inch. Shh. You got to say it quiet because I don't want anyone to know. I want it fully loaded, all the sauces, extra jalapenos. I don't want you to be left with a skerrick of pickles, and I need it in a hurry, and I need it discreet. Don't hand it over. Don't hand it directly to me. Shove it to the side, and I'll come back in a minute. Okay? Ready, set, go. That's how she orders a sandwich. Oh, Suzanne, becoming a member of the Cookie Cutters Club. Okay, now we've got to do Antonis's manifestations. Oh, a very generous €59.90 because they're not pounds. They are, in fact, euros. I remember because I'm not completely dumb. Okay, Antonis. Oh, may you have normal to average humidity where you are right now because anything over 50 sucks. May the holidays be nice because it's going to be December 1st. So may the holiday traffic be sane and not annoying. Traffic be good. Holidays be good. Kids are going to be out of school soon. So the crowds, just yuck, avoid. But when you have to go out and do the things, may everything you need be on the shelf and easily accessible. May you have good health over this over the holiday season. The Crohn's disease, you don't have any flare-ups. You can eat comfortably, sleep comfortably, poop comfortably. I hope that you have like a reprieve from the discomfort over this holiday seasons. Manifestations for Antonis. There we go. Back to the regular programming. She doesn't like this soft drink, by the way, guys.
And every time I say, they always ask you, right? Like what bread? And then what cheese? And I always say no cheese. And they're like, no cheese?
Yeah, I don't have cheese on. People don't have cheese on their sandwiches. That's not weird.
Oh, I don't like how I look.
Neither do we.
I feel like.
Same. Oh,
bless you, Sam. Bless you.
Honey, I don't need one. I don't need a Stanley cup because I have my Kmart cup. I don't need the Stanley because I have this. But thank you. I appreciate the effort. But $70 on a mug is not, no, I'd feel terrible. I'd be too scared to use it or I'd feel like I might leave it somewhere.
So I don't know. I have a doctor's appointment early tomorrow morning.
May you always have a cold roll of toilet paper. Not wet, but just cold. May all your stars twinkle. Hi, Simples.
It's been 2 weeks.
Oh, yes.
I feel like they might be starting to work, but it takes more than 2 weeks, so I'm not sure. But I think it's coming out. He wants a follow-up appointment tomorrow. I don't know what to say. Just,
I was watched something on the YouTubes about Kmart's yesterday. Apparently there's 2. There's one in New Jersey, and I think there's one in I can't remember, like Pennsylvania or something. No, Florida. I think there's one in Florida and New Jersey. So there's only 2 left because I was watching a little mini documentary on the downfall of Kmart and how that happened, because Kmart, Target, and Walmart all opened up at the same time in about 1962, and the other 2 are absolutely thriving. And at one time, it was Walmart and Kmart that were the 2 best, like discount traders in America. And then in the 90s, some really bad decisions just screwed Kmart all the way over, and now they're almost all gone. 99% of all Kmarts are gone. They were $1 billion business at one stage, and somebody screwed the pooch, and now it's Walmart and Target.
But I might need something to
it's a different kind of cup, but okay. It's going to go in the career fund.
help me sleep because I'm up like every hour.
Oh, there's 12? Well,
And thoughts are
I
just racing
saw
through my
it,
mind.
they said 2.
No bueno.
Oh, it could be 12, but 2 of the biggest ones were those ones.
So, yeah. So you
Hi,
can see like
Oceana.
different vlogs and things on this channel, as well as mukbangs.
Oh, that's a totally different sentence, Jody,
I prefer water.
than what you originally typed. That makes way more sense.
Mm-hmm. What was I going to say?
Kmart's good. Kmart does have good stuff. Oh, God.
I noticed like I'm breaking out more.
Hi, Whiplash. Hello.
Since I've been on the medication, I don't know if that makes any sense. And
Me too. Me too. I love Kmart. And Best and Less. I love Best and
like,
Less
no
for
matter
little
how much I
things.
don't
But I
eat-
love Kmart more.
I don't know. I just feel bloated all the time.
I wonder why that is, Chantal.
So I don't know if
Why would Chantal be feeling bloaty all the time? I wonder why.
this is like one that makes you. I don't know if there's like a weird side effect.
Yes,
I don't know
yes,
what
I
it is. Like,
am.
my hormones are probably just.
I'm up to date. I think for the last month, the only one that I haven't reacted to was when she did a reaction to some, I don't know, meat dish thing. But I think I've done all of her stuff up until now. Not every day, but I've covered nearly all of her videos. But or has she dropped something else since the other day? Let me have a look.
I don't know.
I'll have a little
But-
look. See.
Oh. I don't think I can eat anymore.
Then don't put it down and put it in the
Just the
fridge for
olives.
later, or put it in the bin if you're going to be tempted.
Yeah. It's kind of a crummy mukbang. I'm sorry.
Yep, I'm up to date with Foodie.
But yeah, what was I gonna
Nothing
say?
new and interesting. Yes, we
So I
just
have that
did that one
appointment
just
tomorrow.
before this.
I didn't do a weigh-in yesterday because I'm gonna do one on March 27th, and you'll see why.
Big W's good
27th.
too. Big W went through a stage where it was really crap. Do you remember that? Remember when Kmart did their big turnaround? They got a new buyer and they changed the way that they were like formatted and the pay it where you pay, and they got new people to come in and pick the goods. They did like a big shake up, and it's just been really good. And then Big Dub just went like it was just really bad. And then the last couple of years, they've made a bit of a comeback, and they're, you know, the people that are buying for them, they've got like, you can buy LA Gear there now. They've got the Michelle Bridges, not that I buy Michelle Bridges stuff, but they've got a few brands in there now. They've got other different things, you know, Target's got filler that they do. It's kind of like rebuilt itself, and you can go to any three of them and sort of get what you need, and you don't have to pay $1 million. Target's probably the most expensive out of the three, but the quality is a lot better at Target, I found, for if you want something. But yeah, they basically, you don't need to spend $1 million gazillion. And that's where I got many pillows from. They were $12, marked down to $9, marked down to $5. So I bought 4 of them. Firm, amazing. I love them.
I'm sorry, I'm like a mess. I don't know. I feel weird. I definitely feel like there's like side effects, and but I also feel at the same time like,
yes, yep, they're nice,
maybe
and the
they're
shoes
working because I don't
cool
feel
too. I love
as,
there's some purple and turquoise ones that they sell that I really like.
As like, I don't know if manic would be the right word, but like just like, you know, but I realize that this is like not a magic pill that's just gonna make you feel better like on its own.
Really?
You know, like exercise helps regulate the hormone levels in your brain, and so does sleeping well and eating well. So,
but she has no intention of doing any of those. She's just going to take the medication and let it do all the heavy lifting.
Subway.
Yes. The one thing that I absolutely love, it's one of, you know how when I find something, I love to share it. At Target, they do, there's a brand called Lily Loves, and they do undies and bra sets. They do like bralette sets, and you can get them in colors. And every couple of weeks, they'll bring out a new color. And you can buy like the bikini cut, and you can buy a full brief, and you can buy bra tops. And they're soft, stretchy stuff. Like, it's not the barely skin stuff, but it's a soft, stretchy fabric. And it's about $12 for the bra and about $8 for the bottom set. So you can get a color matching set for about $20. They look like bikinis, but they're not. And I've got a neon yellow set. I bought the turquoise set. I bought the lavender set. I've got the red set. I've got some white boy shorts from them. I bought the check ones with the neon tops. They brought out some new boy leg ones. I've got a pink set. I like the Lily Loves undies. They're really soft, comfy. They actually hold your boobs up. They don't have a cup, but they have the soft padded inserts, which you can take out or leave in. It's up to you. And then they just fit nice. They've got a high waist, but they're not full waist. Love them. And I like it when they have 30% off then, because you can get it for about $15. It's really good. Yes. There's a little section at the very back that you can get them. There's a cerise dress in there that I'm looking at, but
I'm sorry that it was.
I don't need any more clothes. Plus, I've got a Shein haul coming.
I'm not really that hungry today. I don't know. So, I tried using my like camera earlier today. My Canon T5i. Disaster. I made portobellos in the oven and like asparagus in the oven and like just veggies, and I filmed it with that camera. The footage is not usable, so
okay.
I was like, well,
we're done with this one now. We're just talking about silly stuff now. But yeah, so that's her just eating a really hard Subway sandwich and talking about like, got to exercise, got to eat, the diabetes, the sugars. It's just this same cycle, but she's completely processed everything, and she's new and she's different and she's unusual. All right. So the next one, so we'll go in there. So my playlist should be here. So the next one we're going to do, what was the other one we were going to do? She's back in Canada. Let's do this one. Now this one, so that one was on Foodie's own channel. This video that we're going to be watching is from the Queen Overworked the F. We're going to watch that. It's a compilation. It's a stream that she's cut down because she's brilliant, and we love that about her. It's buffering. Stupid things, buffering. Okay, we just got to wait. Give it a minute. Give it a sec. Oh, we got to stop the poll. Got to stop the poll. Okay, 69%. Oh, come on, results. 69% of you said she'll come back with a diabetic-friendly mukbang. 30% of you said no. Okay, so most of us are thinking that she's
I am not in my right mind right now because
just gonna do a diabetic mukbang, basically.
that traveling has
But will it
affected me.
last? Probably
I'm
not.
so tired. My eyes are bloodshot to the max. I think I'm catching COVID or something. So with Salah sad, yeah, we were both so sad, and yeah, flop, it's like a fucking -20. Oh, sorry, -20. I didn't mean to say that word. No wheelchair. Do you guys find whenever you're sick or starting to get sick, your mouth gets really cottony? So open my soda.
Oh,
Can we take
okay.
a sip before I go live? No, it goes down the wrong hole. Kuwait looks different. I can't. Sorry, I can't believe I'm in Canada.
There's been, are you on an Android? If you're an iOS or Android, I think there's been issues with the polls showing up. For some people, I think that's what it's a YouTube issue. But that was my first poll. Thanks for voting.
Sam is petrified.
I don't know why I said it like
I'm a freaking
that.
stranger. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. I forgot I left some cute clothes behind here, some cute modest clothes. Look at
Yeah.
this even goes all the way to my yeah. Okay.
I don't think she could throw down with the
She's
gang
so old, I can
gang.
tell she's
She'd
like
carry a gat in a waistband.
like she's more thin and everything.
Like,
yeah, my stepdad and my mom dropped me off. They picked me up.
Yeah, Android,
and,
that's probably why.
I felt secure because my stepdad is one of those people who he's been driving transport for like 30 years, okay? So he can drive in like any condition, and he has like a big truck. So I felt secure because today there was a snowstorm. So as we're landing, I'm looking out the window and it's like white. Like I cannot see anything, just like a complete freaking whiteout. All right, I have some freaking not Connors because they raised their prices immensely. So I have Indian food. But what do you guys think of my skin? Like, I don't.
But Connors is not halal, and she at this point, I'm pretty sure at this point she is a Muslim. She's Muslim. Let me guess. Yep, she's Muslim. She turned Muslim on the 26th of January. So Connors is not suitable for such a lady as yourself there, Foodie.
I have the filters on too bad. I have some pimples, but watch what I got from Lush, okay? No, but my llama, I had a moment. Why am I talking like this? Anyway, I can't choose how I talk. The whole trip. The only thing I could think about was Salah. And something bad happened. I left my freaking wedding ring there. I forgot it there. The Hamad International Airport in Qatar is freaking huge, okay?
Oh, we got to talk about it. Oh my god, I just had an image of her like adjusting it and going off and shooting herself in the foot. Like I could just imagine. Oh gosh. They do say that though, if you own a GUN, you're most likely to be shot by yourself, right?
Okay. And I'm not in the best of shape right now whatsoever. So it was like, in your nightmares where you keep going and going and going, but you never effing get anywhere. That's what the airport felt like.
No.
Yeah, I have Paneer.
I don't have that dream.
I'm so
I have a couple of stress dreams and I know when I'm stressed out. One of them is I have an iguana or a frog sitting on my head and I'm like frozen with fear and I can't move. And all I can do is stand there and just like cry a little bit, all clenched up and being like, help me. Someone help me. I'm like, that's one of my anxiety dreams. I used to have frog dreams when I was doing my studies and I had exams. And that's how I knew I was really stressed out about my exams because I'd have dreams about frogs and frogs touching me and stuff. And my other one is a work stress dream is where I'm trying to make a phone call, but I just keep misdialing, or I'm trying to ring something up in the POS and I can't put the right product number in or it won't scan or something like that. Like I keep trying to type it in and it's wrong and I'm rushed and there's a big lineup and I just can't get it or I can't dial. That's how I know I'm feeling like a little bit stressed out at work. Or I know that there's a busy day coming up and it's just going to be like mental.
I'm tired that I'm like idiot. Okay, everybody get along with each
Hi,
other.
Panda.
Welcome to Back to Very Important Generation. Oh yeah, I know.
Oh, a water kettle. Okay.
Okay, so what was
that
I
like
saying?
a workout water kettle or a pull
yeah,
water
hey, girls,
kettle?
by the way, what's Neg's problem? What the heck? I mean, I didn't want to bring him up, but like, what the heck is his problem? He just turns on you like nothing, like no loyalty. What? Not that it's a loyalty. Like you can be unbiased and like stay neutral, but like, what? Like, how do you go from condemning a community for what they like make up crap about me, and now you're saying the dumb is a rumor? Like you have no proof of anything. And before you crap on me, I will just say this: I'm not gonna crap on you, baby.
Ew.
I'm so glad you're here.
Wow.
Hey, I'm in Canada. I can do that now.
Oh Jesus.
Before you crap on me for being responsible for Frenchie being on the internet, no, I have reported her several times. So, how do you know that I haven't? You know what I mean? I don't only go after small channels. I went after Perfectly Imperfect for she put a privacy complaint on me. She had the nerve to do that. And I don't want to talk about drama, but I just want to say that. So I'm like, you know what?
Yeah, she had the nerve because you doxed her and her kids. if there was ever a reason to put a privacy complaint in, that I'd say that would be one. Protecting your children from online idiots and predators and weirdos. I think that was more than called for.
Anyone has the right to put a privacy complaint, and I'm gonna grab my pearls. It's me. Like, what are you talking about?
Okay.
Like, you contacted my
I
trustee.
mean, is it like a 2.5 liter one or something? She needs a little one, like a
Canada, on the internet. So this is a warning.
Oh,
actually.
okay, yeah.
Every single one of you who meddled in my personal life, like you have the nerve to. Yeah, I'm crappy with finances. I was irresponsible, and I owe money. Okay, I own it. So it doesn't give you the right to email my trustee. Okay, so if you have videos up about that, take them down, or else I will have to put a privacy complaint against you.
Go for
Thank
it.
you. Have a nice day. You can talk crap about me all you want on your crappy channel.
Look, I'm a bit on the fence. Okay. Contacting someone via a third party that has information about the lol cow. That I think that's up to personal discretion. Is it contacting Foodie? No. Is it getting information that you shouldn't have by nefarious means? No. Did the world need to know about it? Maybe not. It did confirm some things that Foodie may have not wanted out there. Was it embarrassing? Yeah. Was it pertinent? Was it hurting someone's safety? Was it something that was going to stop someone being in harm's way? No. So that's where you've got to follow your own line of discretion. If Perfectly Imperfect didn't think that was like crossing a line, that's on her. It didn't hurt Foodie. It just embarrassed her. So I guess, I mean, I'm like, I would probably have not cared enough to do it or thought to do it or have taken the time to do it. I'm not investigating like that. I'm just like, I'm just going to assume she's bad with money and she owes a lot of money. But Perfectly Imperfect nailed it down. And she didn't get the information from anywhere that any one of us, if we had the gumption, time, and energy to go looking for, could have accessed. So technically speaking, it's not really, digging up private information. It is public information that wasn't disclosed. So it's a gray area.
But do not come into my real life. Stay out.
Okay.
I'm so tired that I'm delirious. I'm like weird.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I have to talk fast in like a valley girl or else it won't work. I feel like I'm on drugs, but I'm not. But I feel like I am because of
she's
how happy
so
and tired I am
high.
at the same time. All right.
So high.
Well, that just happened. I just feel
oh my God, it's -5 degrees.
Container, so that's okay. I'll pick that up next week. I'm kidding. I can't buy myself flowers because I got a hot man.
Ew, no, you don't. Hot because he's in Kuwait, not because he looks good.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus.
This guy, security guy's like, ma'am, what flight? Where are you going? I'm like, Montreal. He's like, they changed the gate. I'm like, what? I'm like, what? I'm like, oh, no.
She needs supervision. She
like,
really does.
Do you know where? He's like, no, but come with me. I'll show you where to scan your ticket. So as he's taking me, I realize I don't have my ring when I go to give him my ticket. I was like, and I felt like weirdly naked. I'm crying because I forgot my ring. People are looking at me. It's a morning flight. It's going to be full. I'm freaking out that I'm going to have to sit beside somebody super close because that would be uncomfortable. I'm not going to lie.
She wasn't worried about that because she had an extra
ticket. No, I'm not talking about anything personal like this. Why do I have to talk about my personal life? I mean, I don't care that I've told you guys. Well, I do. I kind of wish I was more discreet.
Oh, somebody in whose chat was it? I think it was FFG's chat this morning. I can't remember their name. Oh, it'll come to me. They said something very poignant. Chantal felt very comfortable showing us her medical results from her diabetes, right? And she took the time to block out any of the information that could be potentially doxing or, I don't know, stuff that she didn't want us to see. And yet, we've ne'er seen hide nor hair of our marriage certificate. I would think that my medical certificate and my medical results and anything like that, that's pretty darn personal. That's pretty private stuff. Now, I would think that's probably maybe a little bit more private than the authenticity of a very genuine, bona fide marriage certificate that would potentially have a wedding date and details on it that we could call bullshit on Foodie. We've not seen a medical wedding certificate, but we have seen the diagnosis of her diabetes and all the tests that they ordered and all the results. Yet we can't see the marriage certificate. Why is that? God, I wish I could remember the name of that person that said that. Oh.
I know they would say that.
It wasn't me. Somebody else came up with that question.
Sorry.
Probably like as in like with a tissue. Let me go back. We'll find out.
Yeah, I bet you're happy.
We'll confirm.
You said the most disgusting shit.
Whatever.
Sorry.
You said
I mean,
meat flaps
16 hours
and described
weird naked.
Dee Dee's
I'll show you guys my
vagina.
ticket. So as he's taking me, I realized I don't have my ring when I go to give him my ticket. I was like, and I felt like weird naked, like weirdly naked. I'm crying because I forgot my ring. People are looking at me. It's a morning flight. It's going to be full. I'm freaking out that I'm going to have to sit beside somebody super close because that would be uncomfortable. I'm not going to lie. It's a 13-hour flight. No, I'm not talking about anything personal like this. Why do I have to talk about my personal life? I mean, I don't care that I've told you guys. Well, I do. I kind of wish I was more discreet. Who says I'm high? I know they would say that. I'm high on love. No.
Ugh.
Sorry.
Oh my God.
My normal voice. You guys are making me insecure. Welcome back to the arena. Yeah, I bet you're happy.
No, I think it was I heard the scrunching of a serviette.
Don't even come in here. It's not even funny the things that you said. And like went after a grieving husband. No. Go entertain your kids instead of bullying people online and being disgusting. Sorry, but I don't like kiss people's ass just because they give me money. I can make my own. Negs is now bringing up Cuba rage all of a sudden. I can't stand these people. Reginald, 10 months. Connor's had to raise money to keep up for your absence. All right, Sam and Gabba, go hate Scissor and get out of here. I watch Cuba rage. Right?
I know.
Right?
I know. A lot of people have noticed that we didn't get a weigh-in. Now, that would have been something that the doctor definitely would have wanted noted down. Not that we're focusing on weight loss with the doctor. We are just focusing on trying to get her diabetes under control. But the weight would be just part of her general medical roundup, like her massive 75 BMI and her height. Just she would have like an overall health check, and that would have been one of the things. But she didn't disclose that, and it's curious that it wasn't on the chart. But we didn't see her entire chart, so I don't know.
I'm not bagging on anyone. This is just my opinion.
Whether she just didn't think it was relevant, or she didn't want to show it.
I'm quoting. That's why I said that, babe. Yeah, you're gonna bag on me for donating $50. Yo, I have a bankruptcy hearing tomorrow.
Because she's so. This is what I think about the ring. Okay, I've had a couple of theories, but when it boils down to it, the ring is so important to her. It's important to her because it's like the symbol of her being claimed. He wants her. He married her. He loves her. He bought it for her. She thinks that ring is the most beautiful thing on the planet, where we all hate it because it's ugly. But for her, it's amazing. I think she outgrew the ring. I don't think she left it behind. I don't think she lost it. I think they had to cut it off. And that because she couldn't take it off. Because I think you've got to, no, you don't have to take it off to go through the security gates, I think. But probably she swells up a lot when she's on the plane. You know how you swell up when you travel? So maybe it was so tight, she took it off because she knew like after getting off the plane, that thing is just going to be cutting into her. So she took it off, or it got cut off. And he's like, well, we'll just get you a new one when you come back. And so she's made up this whole story because she's embarrassed that she's put on so much weight that she's outgrown her ring within less than 3 months. She's already outgrown the ring. She had to come up with some story because people are going to notice that the ring was missing because she waves it in our freaking faces every 5 minutes. And she's doing the hand thing now because this is her new affectation of like, look at me, married, totes married, look at the ring, look at it, look at it, look at it. That's her new, it's part of her personality, that ring now. And because it's gone, people go like, they're mad, they're broken up, she's not wearing the ring. So she had to come up with some reason not to have it other than I've gotten too fat to wear it, because that's embarrassing. And it gives a reason for people to give her more shit.
Okay. And you think I'm giving what I can give from my heart as well. And any message I said about little mama, Lynetta, was in sincere goodness. And you all are disgusting and had to turn around and make it about me.
No, you made it about you. You made it about online bullying and how it can affect people and how it affected you and blah, 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 blah. She'd made 2 videos and we saw some stuff. We saw some behavior and some affectations that were a little bit concerning. People got a certain vibe from her and they reacted and responded to her the way that this community does. And her actions were her own. We obviously clearly know that there was some other mental health stuff going on there and some other things that went in conjunction with it. Just like you're not responsible for Pete's mental health or Shannon's mental health or anybody else's on the internet's mental health, we are not responsible for your mental health, and we are not responsible for little mama's mental health. God rest her soul. Rest in peace. And her poor little kids and her husband. We're not responsible for that. She's responsible for her own actions and her own appearance online. She made decisions and she was affected. End of story. She turned it around and made it about herself. You guys are doing this to me, blah, 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 blah. She tried to make it out like we are pushing her to the edge, to push her over the edge. No, if you're that close to the edge, get off the internet. Get off. Any responsible person looking after their own mental health, if they're getting that close, they're going to log off for a bit, go and talk to someone and get it sorted. Not this one. She's just going to eat a sub sandwich, bitch and moan about it. And then the very next day, oh, nothing happened. I didn't get ragey and angry and just accuse everybody of pushing me to, potentially end myself. No, that wasn't me. Blah, blah, blah. Nah, shut up. And talk about false outrage. That whole little mama thing in my mind, that was false outrage from Foodie. She didn't care. She didn't know who she was. She used it as a tool to attack the reactors, and that's what I firmly believe. She didn't give a shit. Oh, and she said, I remembered something she said the other day. She goes, oh, I would totally freak out if one of my bees has passed away. Ma'am, one of your bees had passed away. You'll remember Mike? Mike? And she said, oh, we'll have a memorial bees for Mike. Mike passed away from an OD. She didn't freak out. She was cool. She was calm. And she wanted to do something for Mike. She wanted to bees and get high to celebrate Mike's life. She'd forgotten that she had a beezer pass away. And she didn't freak out when he passed away. The insincere side of Foodie. The empath.
Oh, hi, sweetie. The people I can't stand the most on airplanes are the bathroom lineup people. There's one lavatory in your area, in your row.
Oh, no, he's seen all of her and loves her. Absolutely loves her. She's the best little potato princess.
Woman holding a baby comes and sits halfway in the empty chair. Just because the chair's empty doesn't mean that it's a lavatory waiting room. Okay, I hate that. Babe, I miss you a lot. I'm not even exaggerating.
I don't even want. Look, all I do is sit here and talk to you guys, and I don't even want my husband watching me do this. I feel so cringe with the idea of him seeing me doing this. I was like, please don't watch my channel. I know I'm not doing anything wrong. And I know I'm totally being myself. And I'm not doing anything weird. But I feel like I don't want people who know me to watch it. I don't. It's so weird. So for him to see me getting paneer up my nose and wiping my face and rolling around and chewing with my mouth full and talking shit like this, mortifying.
I feel really it's such a weird mixed feeling.
House, hello.
Sorry if I'm a bit more hyper than usual. It's because I'm in my beezing seat. So, they say home is where the heart is, and that's so true because I feel like my home is with Salah now, and I miss my apartment over there. One guy was particularly annoying, a guy with a striped shirt, and he had just a little, I don't know, weird buzz cut. Anyway, he was pacing around my area, pacing and pacing, and then he was watching the movie while he was waiting to go to the bathroom. Why didn't anyone tell me I dropped penny stuff? Do you guys like this? It's modest and cute, right?
No, it's not.
There was this weird bus next to the airplane, and we all had to shovel on it, and there was nowhere to sit, so I had to stand there, but I didn't realize I had to hold on to something. So it started moving and I almost fell. So I had to hold on to a bar. So finally...
Oh, don't buffer. Sorry, guys. It's the internet. It's because of the storms. We'll just have to... Well, I should play some elevator music while it buffers. Oh, what do we play? It's the popcorn song.
We get to the
there we go.
Bus station.
I'll have something great.
The bus lifts up and lets you out. I had to go walking from that thing to immigration, customs or whatever you call it.
We understand you, natural.
Long and annoying. Okay, and then they were trying to take a picture of me, and I couldn't recognize me because it wanted me to take my hijab.
You're my blood from boot drinking Iggy Stardust fairy angel. That's who you are.
Or something. There was no to head coverings. I'm not taking off my hijab. So then he's like, it's okay, ma'am. So he did something on the kiosk. I went around. They gave me this receipt. So as I'm leaving, it's goodbye. This is a goodbye sign. I can see it. This officer guy is oh, go around to the further part 2 inspection, secret and special inspection. I'm like, oh god, oh gosh. I'm like, it's because I'm wearing a hijab, isn't it? So and I'm in already a bitchy mood. So the minute I get there, I'm like, it's because I'm wearing a hijab and a abaya, right? You think that there's something under my abaya? I'm trying to smuggle in drugs?
Yeah.
So
that's literally it.
Somebody called and was like, ooh,
it probably is.
Girl, okay, coming in with a hijab. Her name is Chantal Sarrault. She's a terrorist, okay? She's newly recruited to ISIS, okay?
Why would the person in the Montreal airport have a southern accent like that? Wouldn't they have a Montreal accent? Wouldn't they maybe have a French accent or a Quebec? Why would they sound like that? And yes, perhaps your travel arrangements were flagged because you're like a white lady dressing in an abaya, and abayas, big flowy dresses, are flagged. I know that because that's happened to me in America, and I asked why I kept getting pushed to the side. I was wearing maxi dresses, and like maxi dresses are really good at concealing things underneath. That's why people often, wear pants. Wear pants when you're traveling, comfy tracksuit pants. Dresses get flagged. Just saying.
I guarantee that's what happened. And then the guy just kind of laughed. He's like, actually, we see all kinds of people in here. Yeah, because you only bring in people who are different. That's why. You don't bring in people who are the same. You don't bring in anyone who gets off the train and says tabernacle because no. You just bring in people who are different. Anyway, I felt like it was racism.
Oh, shut up, you
idiot!
idiot!
Are you even listening to me? I'm kidding. You're Caucasian. Well, you know what I mean. They probably don't know that. Oh, religiously profiled. Sorry, or exactly. Yeah, that's the word.
Is anybody ever going to look at that face and mistake her from someone who's Middle Eastern or
So
anything that is Caucasian? No, she's got the Frenchiest, Canadianest, most heavy-chinned, Western, Caucasian-looking face possible. There is no other ethnicities running through that bloodline. She is whiter than white. No one's going to confuse her for a Middle East person. Shut up. Parlez-vous français.
I take black gloves. They asked me all these invasive questions that are none of their business. Like, where were you? Can't you see where I was? Like, or no, they wouldn't know where I was. Sorry. Yeah, it's my flight. No, I don't know. Anyway, I was like if they really wanted to find out, they could. I was like, actually, I put it in the receipt. It was on the receipt. I was like, Kuwait. And I went from Kuwait to Doha. And then he asked me 3 times, is that all the bag you have there? No, but he's like, that's
Hi,
my
Nancy.
point. He's like, why did you go to Kuwait? I'm like, why is it your business why I go to Kuwait? To join ISIS is apparently what they're waiting for me to say.
There's just too many things. And I think there's too many things.
I'm sure of it. Like, why do you care? I'm like, to see my fiance or my husband or whatever. Like, at the time when I went there, like, fiance. So that's why I said that. I'm like, and husband. And then he's like, oh, so did you get a wedding ring or anything? And I'm like, well, yeah, but I had to explain that I left it there. It makes it sound fake. So I'm like, oh God, he's gonna think I'm lying. He's like, how did you meet? I'm like, on Tinder. And then I'm like, you know what I mean? Like, just I told him I'm a YouTuber. He might be seeing this. You're annoying. You were annoying today. I hope you're watching. Actually, yeah, I hope you're watching, buddy. FFG and Kaya called and reported you. You know what? I'm sure they did. You think people called?
That annoying guy is protecting the borders from multiple levels of threat. And those threats are real. So shut up.
So insane. Oh, she admitted to it? Okay, I can use that as harassment. So when I go to the police department tomorrow, actually probably the next day, when I go to report
guys, don't worry.
Swordfish, I will also report FFG.
Oh,
so
go
anybody with
ahead.
Clips of her admitting to harassing me in real life, I would appreciate that. Time for her dry ponytail to disappear from this platform. But I don't know if that's what happened. I think it's honestly just because I look suspicious. She said she's going to try and call. Oh, I hope I have a timestamp of that too. Because all of your big rubber band lips mouth is doing is digging your own hole with it. That's all you're doing. That's all you're doing. What the heck? What? Like, people just...
And you and your big baseball mitt dinosaur hands, all it's doing is just feeding itself to a diabetic coma.
Yeah. Blame me for everything. It doesn't matter what it is. It somehow has to come back to me. Even though I'm just minding my business. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we are planning on moving soon. So Pete will be having his own apartment. He's gonna have an apartment. I'm gonna be like kind of homeless. Actually, I'm just gonna like stay with family. Like I said, bounce around family because I do feel at home with family, but it'll be so weird. I think what I'm gonna do is take all my things from my room. My bed I'll just get rid of, but the top part I'm gonna keep. Because my home feels like in Kuwait, like with Salah. And then whenever I think Sam is
the level of self-importance that she has, that she thinks that there's any authority, local police or international, that's going to give a shit about FFG calling her names on the internet. No one's going to give a crap. They're probably just going to say, well, can't you block her? Can't you just not watch her videos? She's like, well, she stalks me. Well, when was the last time you physically saw her or heard from her other than being on the internet? Well, I don't know, maybe April 2022. So you haven't heard, she hasn't been January 2022 when she came and got BBJ, but she didn't actually come to the door. I didn't actually physically see or speak to her, but that was the last time she was in my vicinity. But I didn't actually see or speak to her. No, I haven't had any threatening letters. No. I've not had anything left at my front door. I've not had anything sent to my mailbox. She doesn't call me. She doesn't message me. She doesn't email me. She just makes videos on the YouTubes that says stuff about me and I don't like it. And they're going to be like, okay, so what do you want us to do about it? I want you to basically kick her off the internet and shut her up. Well, man, we can't do that. Why not? It makes me sad. Well, tough shit. Bye.
Already taken. The cats have already taken a piece and like forgotten about me. I feel sad, but at the same time, like I choose my husband over. Not that like it's not that I'm choosing. It's obviously like my husband is number one in my life. You know, I'm so in love. I can't be without him for long. Did you rage? Oh my god! Why is everyone waiting for a raid? What's your problem? They literally do not care that I'm home, like whatsoever. I feel so unimportant. You know what? Oh well. It'll be
That's
easier to
because
leave the
they're
next
happy
time.
without you or just
I need
fine
to get some
without
rest,
you.
yeah. And you guys too. Those of you who are recovering and not feeling well. Good night, baby. It's legal here, so I can do that. I love you and miss you and miss you and love you. Okay, well, tomorrow we'll breeze a bit more, okay? Bye. See you later.
Bye. Bye. She was too giddy and too happy to not be high. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. Okay, so do you want to do a third retro? Because I've got another one lined up. I'm going to pick one. You guys have had your choice. Now I'm going to randomly pick something. I'm going to pick a nice short one. I want to do the trucker hat one. Late night haul and confessions. It's 9 minutes long. I'm sure we can slog it out. And then we're going to do Get Drunk with Andy. Yeah. Or should we do Foodie Beauty Thinks Toxic Relationship? Oh, no, let's do this one. We'll save the trucker hat one for another day. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay. It's just buffering a little bit because my internet's stupid today. Come on. Oh, I've got to get elevator music or something. Come on. I can see it. Okay, we'll just have to do elevator music until it waits. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Na, 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 na. Let's refresh and see if that works. If not, we'll have to try something else. Na, 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 na.
I'm so fucking happy.
Oh, here we go. Yay, it's working. Okay. Look how much skinny. I think she's starting to find the filters at this stage, guys. This feels like a filtered foodie. She's looking very old mom on the prairie, isn't she? Very much old mom on the prairie. Okay, so what's the date of this one? So this one is January 13th, 2022. So this is still, this is well into Crackhead Olympics. Yeah, this is well into it. This is just after like Christmas and she got bounced for DD at Christmas time. So she's going to be all up Nada's ass still. Oh, great. Excellent. Oh, here we go. So Foodie Beauty thinks toxic relationships and injures are normal. Okay, let's see what she has to say.
With you guys right now, I can't even tell you. I feel at peace right now. Where am I sitting? I'm moving my couch. Like this is my little area now. If you see here, I have these exercise bands, and
Hi,
and so
Charity. Hello.
hi, DJ. I'm cleaning up my house slowly and surely, so I want to move my. I want to get more art for my wall, but in the meantime, I thought it would be my background, but it's not. And I just want to like start like making the villa more homey, you know. My widow's peak is coming in. I look pretty. Yeah, I actually like sprayed the shit out of my hair.
Stunning.
And I found my heart necklace under the couch. It's a little tight because some of the links are missing, but I like, really like this necklace.
Is that
I need
why
something
it's
on this
tight?
wall?
Is
Maybe
it?
something bigger here, and move this back over here. This lamp has to maybe go. Yeah, I've lived here for 2 years, but I haven't even put together all my friggin' chairs. Like, I haven't decorated or anything. I haven't been in the mood, and I can't believe how tied up like the last 7 months of my life have been. I look happy. I want to order food. Yeah, tomorrow I need to get some groceries or something. No, you know what I found under the couch? An unopened pack of these, and this is 500 mg, so I took half of a leaf. I was looking forward to the Q&A, but now I'm not really. He never tasted it. No, he didn't say that. EG, are you being for real?
Who loses an entire packet of edibles under the couch and doesn't go hunting for them? I'm pretty sure most people would be like, I know I've got another packet here somewhere. I paid $110 for that packet. Where the hell is it? No, she's like, oh, it's under the couch. Oh, couldn't be bothered.
club because he ate almost the whole pot.
Do
And that's why I was
edibles
snarky in
go
the comments.
off?
Because, like, if you did say that, that's
So
pretty
they have an
rude, like, for
expiration.
him
I'm
to,
sure
like,
they'd
bring you
have
stuff to
to.
make for you when you're sick. So that's why I was mad, but he said he never said that. Are you talking about this? It's like plastic, see?
Julia, I heard your name read out today in FFG's chat today. Whenever I heard it, I hear it, and then I'm like, that's a funny name. And then I realize, oh, it's you.
It's been there for a long time, and we just noticed it one day, like, like the day we moved in, I swear. I'm wearing my CBD lip gloss. It's soothing on the mouth. Yeah, I mean, whatever. I'm just moving on. It's better to cut ties with toxic people in your life, like Shannon, for example, and others I won't mention. Like,
She
right now,
left
I'm
it
like
in Kuwait.
so
That's
fucking terrified
right.
of change, like doing everything, like just growing as a person, and
It's all about
exploring
semantics.
and really learning who I am and getting healthy and just living a life I only like ever dream of living. You know, it's a hard realization that liking someone is not a reason to let people mistreat you. When are their 12-hour bees? Oh, the 26. Oh yes, I do have like a bit of an itinerary. Am I going
She
alone?
hates the retros.
I don't know, guys. This is the thing. Like, I don't know what my life is gonna be like then. I have Lego hair. Don't make me upset. I'm kind of emotional tonight. I hate my life right now. Sorry, sometimes I just want to whine. I'm gonna make the villa so comfortable and nice and take care of it. I'm gonna be a fucking adult this year. Make my place nice. Bring life back into it. Like when I'm gone, it's like when I come back, I'm like a fucking battery. I plug into this place and I give it energy. Everyone's depressed.
Okay.
When I'm gone and I come back and it's like the cats can't be not around me and
Yes.
just depression lessons. And the hardest thing for me is not in overindulge.
But we've also got to remember, she'd still sort of like, she hadn't put all the weight back on yet. And she was deep in the throes of Filtergate. She loves a good filter, a smoothing filter, a slimming filter, like all of the filters, just loves them. She's all about it.
I would want a sponsorship, like a solid one that would suit me and isn't like squeaky clean reputations. Like I just don't like taking instructions from people because I'm lazy. And now, of course, I'm not getting legitimate offers these days. You know why? Yeah, because I'm a mess. We gotta use the resistance bands to tighten this long armpit. The problem is sometimes a lot of the time I forget my appointments, and sometimes I just don't want to go. Like my anxiety just, I'm not like greening out. I'm just tired.
When she says stuff like that, like, oh, I've just got to tighten this up, sweetie, you could do push-ups all day long, but unless you actually lose fat, it's not going to make a difference. It's called gravity. Skin is malleable and mushy, and it has a certain amount of weight to it. And when it gets to a certain size, gravity makes it droop. You could build the muscle up, and you can't tighten skin up that way. It doesn't work. Once it's stretched, it's like an overinflated balloon, and when it gets small again, it's all going to be wrinkly, crinkly, and droopy. No, she doesn't get it.
I do care about things. It's so hard. This is all I have left. Okay, let me check the food situation. So I ordered McDonald's. I ordered double filet fish meal with a poutine, twice the amount of cheese.
Yeah, she thinks people are just being nosy and like deliberately Islamophobic and stuff. No, that's normal procedure for people that travel. I was traveling around America and I got stopped at 3 or 4 different airports and pulled aside where my husband was let through. I asked why. They said it's because of the skirts. I stopped wearing the skirts and guess what happened? I didn't get pulled again. There are certain things that they look for that have a high probability of being statistically dangerous. Wearing big, long, floaty skirts is one of them. Maybe my age group. Maybe the fact that I was Caucasian. Maybe they've had an upswing in Caucasian women in their 40s wearing skirts, smuggling coke. Who knows? But they look for specific things. And yes, some of it is absolutely profiling. But basically, they're trying to stop certain shit coming through the airports. If you've got nothing to worry about it, just be like, yep, sure, cool, no probs, pat me down, x-ray me, whatever. And just go through. It's probably another 5 minutes of your trip that you held aside. Unless they find something sus and then they've got to investigate more. It's not that big of a deal. Just go, yep, no, whatever. Just go with the program. Shut up. Stop being so problematic. I reckon if Foodie met the right guy, she'd be a sovereign citizen. And if anybody's in here who's one, I'm sorry. But I honestly think that if she met the right guy and he had that way of thinking, she'd be up on that program. We're just lucky she hasn't met a Scientologist because she globs onto anything.
Large Coke with
Jesus.
Ice, 2 Boston cream donuts, a regular McFlurry with extra score pieces, Oreo pieces, fudge and caramel, and a crispy chicken snap wrap with extra cheese and ranch.
Oh, actually, yes, I've actually got something for Buddy for Christmas already. He's gonna wear it on one of my little vloggy things. It's gonna be a little try on thing. So now I might go and get him something a little extra special. He's absolutely probably gonna freak out and hate it, but I bought something that I know he will absolutely wear. But I've already got something to give him, a little something. I'm prepared. I'm organized. But thank you for the $7.99 Australian. That could get me a Chanel, but it's going to go into the South Korea donation bucket. Manifestations for Julia Sallard's #1 fertile puss. Oh, may all your baby hairs be smooth and not frizzy. May your makeup not slide off your face in the heat of the summer sun. May your eyeliner never smudge. May you always get the cool, comfy seat at the bar or the club or the wine bar. And may your steel caps always be comfy and not make your feet ache, because those can be an absolute bitch. And I hope you've got pink ones. I imagine that you rock a pink Timberland, steel cap Timberland, but probably not. Manifestations for Julia's fertile puss. Sallard's #1 puss. Thank you. Oh, how's the heat for you? It was a bitch today. It was, I had to not stream earlier in the day because it was too hot in this little room. I had to hold off until it was cooler. It was horrible. So I can only imagine what it was like. May her days be cool and not a blast from the actual surface of the sun when she's at work. Manifestations.
My sugar was a good range. I need to be tested for my cholesterol levels. I've been on for over an hour, guys. Do you guys want to watch me eat? Or
And thank you,
what am I
mods.
doing with my frigging life? So
Thank you for all the links. And remember, if somebody comes in that's got a channel that's, our chat friendly, drop that link. Panda, we've got Blondie when she comes in. If you're a mod, drop your own. Skinny Queen, Hannibal, Girl Please, you know the ones. Eries, drop the links, drop them. Just drop them.
took me a little while, but I do have respect for myself. Why do I have to stay tuned for Paris? Let him do what he wants with his life. You guys are not helping the situation. Where's your seat? Ignore the question. Look at my
We could have
bum.
only have
It's over there.
hoped, right?
Shut up, shut up, shut up. You knew I was there. You knew
Oh,
it.
yes.
Inedible, it was late. No, you
Yeah.
knew I was there.
Oh.
I'm gonna be sleeping at home now.
Julia, how do you do, I should say pavo, because that's unpaved road, by the way, guys, if you don't know. But how does one get the fake tan to set when it's humid? You have to do it in the aircon, right? And just literally stand with your arms out so you don't get any sweat pooling, because even in the aircon when it's hot, it doesn't work, right? So you've just got to literally just walk around the house like this and just not touch anything for an hour or two. Unless you get the quick setting one. I don't know. But yeah, with the humidity, it just makes it streaky. It's terrible.
Oh, yes. Ice cream. You can't have it, BBJ. No, I don't do Molly.
Oh, the heathens are.
To die. That night, I did
May your
speed Molly.
bananas be
Don't ever
better.
do this. And meth.
Actually, I know
And
what kind of
don't ever do
bananas
that.
you
I'm somebody who's
are
really open to
talking
trying
about.
things. Ranch is sour. Look at the tartar sauce on this thing. This is rock bottom. I have a train wreck personality. I can't change. Oh, you think they're gonna get together? I don't want to talk about him. No, Abra, I'm just high. I'm a real person.
Look, we
guys.
should
Don't
just
believe that. Real life
talk
relationship.
about other people behind their
Awesome,
backs,
donut.
you know?
I can really pack it away, huh? I don't give a shit.
Yep.
I'm gonna eat what I want. He's not my boyfriend. And even if he was, no one's gonna tell me what to eat. Why did you with mouth open? So embarrassing. Good question.
Maybe the doctor who's diagnosed you with diabetes, he's just told you what to eat. And Lockmas definitely was not on it.
Shit, I don't know. I do feel like I ate my feelings though. So I am miserable right now. Regardless, I will try to get up and coffee bees. Whenever you realize
Hi,
whenever you lose
Jen.
somebody you're really close to, the sadness never ever dissipates. It's just there all the time. Even breaking up with somebody.
Apparently, it's due to the look. I have the mystery of the missing top lip because it drives me mental too. Some days she has it, some days she doesn't have it. What it's boiled down to is the lipstick. Sometimes she wears a plumper lipstick, so it fills out the top lip. The way she lines and the lipstick that she wears, a nude one makes the top lip look bigger. It's the pasties. She gets the pasties. So apparently it used to make the lipstick to the teeth. So this is probably an edible top lip. But I think it's the plumpers that she uses and filters, a combination of the lipsticks and the filters.
Sometimes no. Sometimes people don't get over breakups. That's a very scary thought. Try to normalize toxic behavior because toxic behavior is normal. Stop trying to make it this big thing when I don't know. I mean, I'm not saying it's good to do these things, but it is normal. I mean, it is normal. It is normal to do things that are bad for us sometimes. Nothing is normal. I hate the word normal. Saying something is normal is completely, it marginalizes people. I don't want to be miserable, but people do get miserable.
Yeah, but to say toxic behavior is normal and saying that out loud, and the person that's being toxic, it's literally like saying, oh, it's toxic, therefore I'm just going to give them a pass, because that's just normal. No, when you have a partner and they start doing something that's toxic, you have to teach them that's a behavior I will not accept. Like, don't talk to me like that. Or when you do that, that makes me feel, or I get upset. And then if they do it again, you could be like, remember the last time I told you not to do that? If you continue to do that, that means I'm either not going to keep seeing you, or this is a deal breaker, or you don't talk to them for a little while. You sit down and tell them this is the consequences of you keep doing that and why it upsets you. And if they don't care and they keep doing it, that's when you ditch them. You don't string it out for another 8 months and then cry victim at the very end. No, that's not what you do.
And maybe these binges happen sometimes. And instead of feeling so ashamed of them, I should just realize that it's normal. It's normal to binge.
It's normal for you to
Nothing
binge.
is normal. I hate the word normal. It's normal. It's normal to binge. Nothing is normal. I hate the word normal. I think everybody does it or has done it at some point. Yes, that is normal. That is normal. So you're saying all of the thousands and thousands, hundreds of thousands of women who go through similar relationships and don't leave right away are just not normal? That's very ignorant to say. Your viewpoint is crappy as well. No, I'm not ashamed of living my life. I learned lessons. Some not yet. This is my home. Like, I should be taking care of it. I should be spending time here with my freaking cats and my babies. Sleep well, guys. Bye. Good night.
Bye. So yeah, Foodie's still a nut job, basically. That's what that one tells me. Just completely bonkers. Go clear. She needs to go clear. Oh my God. Yes. Oh no. See, this is why Scientology wouldn't work for Chantal. Even she is completely she is a shield to Scientology because we know all her gunk. We know all her crap. And that's what Scientologists use against you is they get you to do they get you to tell you all your deepest and darkest nasties and the stuff you want nobody to ever know. You know, like having sex with a homeless man at 2:00 in the morning on a rock in a park. That is something that you would confess and then they would hold that over your head. You know, those sorts of things. Chantal just tells everybody. Just lets them, everybody knows. Everybody knows this stuff. They'd be like, well, what can we do to her if she doesn't want us to do what we ask her to do? There's nothing that everybody knows everything. We just cut her loose. Yeah, we'll cut her loose. She'd be useless in Scientology because they've got nothing to blackmail her with. So now, I'm excited about this one. I know you guys probably aren't that excited, but I am. I want to see drunk Ambi because drunk Ambi's obnoxious and I think she looks a little bit fatter here as well. She's looking puffy. She looks a little Asian in this one. Maybe it's her eye makeup, but she definitely looks a little Asian. Okay, let's pull her up. Don't run away. Just let's give it a chance. If she gets boring and we hate it, we'll dip and then we'll move on to beard meets food, okay? All right, let's get going. Get drunk with me. It's a short one. Don't worry, guys. It's not like a 7-hour live stream that Foodie does.
Hey guys, welcome to my channel.
She's wearing a little choker.
Listen.
She loves a good choker.
Happy Valentine's Day. I'm a single freaking Pringle. A month ago, actually yesterday, I got my heart broken.
God, no.
And we're going to celebrate Valentine's Day together. And I'm celebrating it by drinking by myself. I already started filming this video.
What does she like? What's she drinking?
It. I'm sorry.
What is she drinking?
I haven't drinking any of it yet. It is literally just Barefoot Sweet Red Blend. Okay, so
did she just say she hasn't drinking any of it yet, but she sounds totally toasted? Is that? I think she's pre-gamed this stream. I think.
I don't want anyone to get like, oh my God, Amberlynn, are you an alcoholic? Because no, I'm not. Like, I don't drink that often, and I know a lot of people are gonna like hardcore hate on me for this video, but it's Valentine's Day. I'm alone. And I figured, let's drink. And who better to do it with than 32
strangers on the internet.
So.
Yep.
My lipstick is on here.
Yeah, she's gotten chugged before this.
Really good. Okay, so I love wine. Honestly, I really do. I love wine so much. I could do reds, I could do whites. It don't even matter. Just give it to me. Give it all. No, I'm joking. I used to drink a lot of wine when I was living in Virginia, and I actually stopped. But now I was like, you know what?
Oh, the hair's
Red
made
wine,
an
a sweet red
appearance.
wine for Valentine's Day just seems really perfect. And yeah, I know so many people are gonna be like, Amberlynn, you're in your bedroom drinking wine on Valentine's Day. Girl, I needed a video, and I was like,
Oh God, the hair touching is maddening.
I know there's a lot of
The hair touching drives me
girls and guys out
crazy.
there who do like Valentine's Day, but they're kind of just like, boo, I ain't got anybody. But I'm the same way.
I mean, yes, I mean, at the end of the day, did anybody actually see her converting to becoming a Muslim? I mean, that was way more foreseeable than Scientology, that's for sure, because she was hinting around it and, you know, the Cokie thing, like, it's not that big of a leap that she's actually done it. Like, she's that cringy. That's why we think, like, you know, we've accepted it so much easier because, yeah, but if she just woke up and says, yes, Ron Hubbard's my new mentor and, you know, the I don't even know enough about Scientology. I know Ron Hubbard, I know Going Clear, I know the downloading and the weird machines that they have that read things, and the sea force or whatever they're called, the people on the boats and stuff, and I don't know, it's all fucking weird if you ask me.
So I went on the good old Snapchat and I told people to send me stuff. I said it can be about heartbreak, it could be about love, it could be anything. Just send me stuff and give me things to talk about for this video. So I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna drink the whole bottle of wine. I don't know, like, girl, okay. And I might talk about Destiny. You guys might get some details of stuff, and I want to let you guys know that I am obese, obviously, but I'm very much a lightweight, and I have not eaten all day. I know every time I say that, people don't believe me, but you can ask my friends. Like, literally, I will not eat until, like, I want to say, like, 4 hours.
Oh my God, that's terrible, Panda.
I don't know what it is. It's really weird. So let's answer some questions.
I know.
Yeah. Okay. So first one is, what would your ideal first date be? Okay, that really just depends. Like, how long have I known this person? Like, did we meet online?
Sea Org. That's the one.
Like, I don't really know. It depends because I don't know. But I feel like a good first date for me is the movies.
No. I said before, Julia. So context for Julia. I said before that Chantal, literally, we're just lucky. Oh, she's got a vibe. She's got like that sovereign citizen vibe to her. She doesn't like authority. She doesn't like being told what to do. So I said we're just so lucky that she didn't meet someone like that, because whatever their belief system is, she's going to glob onto it. So then it was a matter of like, oh God, what if she'd met somebody who was into the Scientology? We would have got Scientology arc Foodie instead of Islam Foodie, or sovereign citizen Foodie, or fucking Jedi Foodie. Whatever that person's into, she's into too. It could have gone way astray into a different religion. She just didn't hold out long enough and just scooped up Sala instead of waiting for a gorgeous, I don't know. Oh God, no. Because she's got a type.
I know a lot of
it was Islam or bust.
Communicate with the person, but I feel like if you want to do that, like, go out to eat first and then go to the movies. I just feel like the movies is like a sweet place to go. I don't fucking know. Like, I'm so dumb. Or like go to the beach. I mean, I probably wouldn't because
I don't go out of the house.
Next question.
Hey Amberlynn, so what would you do if Destiny brought a girl home for Valentine's Day, like they were on a date and you were there? Do you think Destiny would do that? Yes, no, maybe?
Girl, would Destiny do that? I don't know. She's surprised. She'd probably do anything. Okay. Honestly though, Destiny does have a girlfriend. They started dating yesterday. I don't really know what to think. Like, everyone is like, oh my God, what is even happening? Like, how is this even happening? And I'm over here like,
oh, okay, holy moly.
I don't know. Like, I'm like literally like shocked too. But okay. If Destiny brought her over for Valentine's Day, what would I do? Honestly, I'd probably sit in my room and blare music that would annoy the crap out of them, because I'm petty as fuck.
That doesn't sound very assertive, does it? I mean, Destiny lives there too, and she's got every right to bring someone over. But if I'd broken up with someone, we lived in the same house, and they brought their new girlfriend over to have a little sleepover or a little just, you know, movie watching or something, I would not go to my room and play music. What would you guys do? I know what I would do. I'd probably bang in the kitchen and cook myself up something really good, leave all the dishes in the sink, a bit of a mess in the kitchen. And if they were sitting in the lounge watching TV, I would walk in there, I'd plop myself down, grab the remote control and start watching TV. And I'd be like, oh, I didn't know you guys were here. Were you watching that? Oh, all right, let's watch a movie together. And I'd pretend like it's the most normal thing in the world. And I would hang around and hang around and hang around and hang around until finally they just said, oh, I think it's time for me to go home. And I'd be like, are you going home already? It's been so fun. All right, see you next time. Bye. And just stay there. Yep. And leave the kitchen all dirty and messy.
I'm kidding. Honestly, I don't care. I mean, I do, but I don't. It's like one of those things where it's like you want to be happy for your ex because you love your ex, you still care about
Yes,
your
I
ex.
figured that's what you meant.
Bitch, why ain't that me? No, I don't know. I really don't know, but I don't think Destiny would do that. Honestly.
Oh, Lost Soul.
What are 5
Do you
tips
have
you
a
can give to
channel?
spice up a relationship?
Oh,
in
let
the
me go
bedroom? And
look.
what are 5 tips you can give someone who is backdating? I don't know what backdating is, so I can't even give advice with that at all. But 5 tips you can spice up the relationship. Who am I? Like, why am I talking about this? Okay. It really depends on the person. I'm just gonna go
shut
by
up,
like
Ambi.
what my
God.
friends have told me, and maybe possibly what I've done, but that's a secret. But obviously toys.
Oh, stop it.
Video.
Oh God, this is gross.
Toys.
I'm so glad we've got
I
our
don't know if you
seatbelt
want to be
on.
like maybe a little, if you're like used to being like super gentle and like sweet, like maybe roughing it up a little bit. Like,
Oh, stop it. Oh
50
God.
Shades Darker though. No, I still
Ugh.
haven't even seen that yet. Like, I need to get on that bandwagon. Or if you're used to being rough, try to be more like sweet. I don't know, like some lingerie, role playing. That's a good one. I really don't know. Maybe some wine and some rose petals. Like, I have the worst advice in the world.
Hey, Everlyn, I'm just wondering how you're coping with this Valentine's Day. I've been single for 5 months.
Role playing with Ambi. Okay. So you be the hot dog and I'll be the person who eats the hot dog. Okay? Ready? Go. That would literally be it. And that person would have to dress up as a hot dog.
And today just hit me really hard and just want some advice from you.
See, this is exactly why I'm making this video, because a lot of people don't like to show it. Like, oh my gosh, it's Valentine's Day. Like, I don't give a fuck. Anti-Valentine's Day, whatever. But it's like, people do care sometimes. I need to chug some of this. Let's be real. This video is not going to be forever long. Yeah, I know wine, you're supposed to like sip it real slow, but you know. There's a fucking sticker. Classy ass bitch. Okay. Honestly, how am I coping? Not so great. No, I'm doing okay. I know exactly what Destiny got her girlfriend for Valentine's Day, and it's kind of ironic because it is something that I wanted. She didn't know that.
One of the reasons I wanted to watch this is because Ambi's been drinking quite a bit in her life. And she keeps saying, I'm not going to drink, I'm going to drink. I'm not going to drink, I'm going to drink. And she was the least boring when she was a little drunk on her little hot fuzzball things the other day. And I just feel like we might get a few more drunk Ambi videos, you know, because she's lonely, she's sad, she's got to cope. And I feel like we might just have a little bit more of an alcoholic. So I just want to get a taste of what she's like and just see how much we can hack of her until we're just like, nah, this ain't it, us, Fram. We're going to do something else. I do like this color of red on her, though.
That though, but it's just weird. Okay, let's do some more.
I think I got it. Or if you want to throw it in there.
This advice is given way too much. It's way too cliche, and it's probably really fucking annoying. But everyone keeps telling me, be your own Valentine, boo. Be your own Valentine.
Oh, wasn't she?
I know it's not.
We had a lot of. And the filter, the Instagram, was it Instagram or TikTok? I can't remember. It was probably Instagram with the little horns and the massive filter that makes her look like about 10 and little pinched in face. And like, that's embarrassing. But she was loving herself in the little sunglasses and her hair with the middle part and a bit of alcohol. She's wild. She's a wild Mustang when she's got the alcohol under her belt and a middle part.
The same.
She could rule the world with the middle part.
I don't know. I don't really know. I don't know if I'm coping. Actually, I feel like I'm pretty numb, honestly, because
oh, wait a minute, guys. I've got something special for you. I'll let her keep
someone
running.
else and like dating someone else and like considering them her girlfriend. It's hard for me. And it's like, it's fucking Valentine's Day. It happened the day before Valentine's Day. Like, it's been a month since we broke up and I'm just like, boo, what is happening? But, and I rarely ever see her anymore. So to the people who are like, Everlyn, like, you need to like move out. Like, she's like never here, so it doesn't even matter. How to get your crush to like you if you're not pretty. Girl, I'm sure you're fucking gorgeous. Your username is Zebra Ninja. Like, I'm right there with you. I'm supposed to be getting drunk, so I need to like. I ain't feeling it yet. I don't know. You guys tell me. Am I feeling it? I don't even know. Okay, I feel like my face is like super crazy right now, and I hate the angle that this is at, but it is what it is. Okay, so how to get your crush to like you if you're not pretty. Okay, first of all, you are pretty. Everyone's pretty in their own way. Everyone's beautiful in their own way. And I firmly believe that if someone doesn't like you because of how you look, then they can fuck the fuck off. People should like you for your heart and not your body. Just saying, boo. Hey, girl, what are your beat self-love tips?
Best tips to get over a breakup?
Best tips to get over a breakup. Honestly, what I have noticed for myself. Sorry. My eye. Who am I? Okay. What I have noticed for myself is
Nah, it's gonna have to wait. I thought I could do it, but I can't. It'll just have to wait for the next stream. I've got something out special. I went to year round and I found a thing, but I can't do it at the minute. So we'll just have to wait for the next Ambi stream.
I feel like I'm gonna get wine stains. Like, oh God, why did
Oh no,
I do this? Be around
just mass
people
linking.
and be around things and like hobbies that you enjoy and that you love doing, because like it takes your
Legos.
mind off of it completely. Okay, I feel like I'm starting to feel it a little bit. Let's be real.
What's she drinking?
Why did I do this?
Is it a Cab Sav? Is it like a Sienna? What's she drinking? Did anybody get the label? I know it was that barefoot one. I've had that wine. I've had the Moscato. It tastes like ass.
Like, I was telling some of my friends that I was going to do this, and I'm like, oh my God, this is going to be so fun to watch. And I'm like, okay, I might disable comments and I might disable thumbs up and stuff. But okay, anyways, to deal with the breakup, definitely surround yourself with people that literally make you so happy.
Didn't she have YP in the house when Becky was there? Didn't she do the same exact thing? I'm pretty sure she did. Yeah, because we all thought that was kind of disrespectful.
Happy with people who
a sweet red, so it's probably like a Sienna or something like that. Oh, let me Google. Let's see what we've got on offer from barefoot or red wines.
I wasn't into the whole music thing because every single song.
I think we sell barefoot here. That's a Walmart one. I know that for sure.
In the last week, I have found so many songs that literally hit me where it needs to hit me, and I will listen to them. Do I have makeup up here? No. Okay. I will listen to them on literal repeat. Like, I bury that song to the ground, and then I just keep burying it. You know what I'm saying? Some of them songs consist of Warrior by Trisha Paytas, I Fall Apart by Post Malone. That one is probably my most played song recently.
Oh my God.
Oh God.
Wait a minute.
If I knew I wasn't get copyright, I would literally play that whole
Wait
song.
a minute.
That song like is 100% like me. I Love You, I Hate You by Nash or whatever the hell.
Okay. I think I can actually buy these in Australia. I think I could get it at my local. I think I can get it at BWS. Because I like red wines. I usually drink red wines sometimes in winter. I usually just have red wine in the house for cooking, like for casseroles and beef burgundy and stuff like that. Barefoot wines. The BWS bar was auto-filled with tequila. Nah, it's not coming out when I Google it there. Oh, I might have to see if I can track it down. But yes, it looks like it might be a thing. There you go. Oh, the husband's made toast. I can smell it. I can smell it in my noses.
Hello by Connor Maynard.
It must be strong.
I know it's by Adele, but like there's this rap part in the cover that he did, that someone named Anth did, I guess. And oh my gosh, literally me.
Hi,
Back to
Angelina.
Me by Daya.
I
I don't really know.
it is called Sweet Red. Yep. It's probably like
I'm sure there's more.
Brown Brothers
yes,
Sienna. I like that one.
Great deal, which is crazy to me.
It's a dessert wine, basically.
What would be your ideal Valentine's Day date? Dinner, movie, surprise, roses?
Just dinner.
You cute, girl. You cute. Okay, so like I said before, like that was a first date. Well, it depends really, but honestly, like dinner, I hate that my lipstick is on here. Like, that is
Look.
so gross. Like, who am I?
Okay, whatever. I'm just gonna
dinner
pause
and a
it.
movie to
Okay, is it just me or does Ambi always just look a little grubby? I know she's got a full face of makeup on. I know she's dressed up. I know she's got her hair on, but she just looks a little just unfinished and a bit grubby. You know, some people when they put makeup on, they look flawless. No, I'm not saying me. I'm saying they just look clean and done and fresh and ready to go out on the town. She always just looks a little undercooked. You know what I mean? Just dirty.
me would be probably,
She looks sticky.
and then we'd come home and
Looks yes, I can go and have a
Oh,
look.
but I
Dan
think
Murphy's, that's where I usually
I
go.
feel like every day in a relationship should be super sweet and awesome. Like Valentine's Day every day, bitch. But it's just not like that. Like,
Oh, jam sheds. I've got my
no
notepad.
relationships like that.
Look.
But
Look.
like for Valentine's Day for sure. Like,
I know I say that a lot. It's one of my filibusters and I've got to stop it. I know I'm trying. I brought my pad because my post-it notes were just not enough. I needed more, okay? I needed more. So I've actually got pages where I can write this stuff down now. Okay, so we're going to write that one down. What is it called? It's called Jam Shed. I'm going to have to look them up because I like trying. I'm a Moscato girl. I like pink Moscato. I love Moscato. I like sweet wines. I do sometimes like a Sauvignon Blanc when it's mixed with a Moscato. I like that. But gurgled. It's because I'm drinking Pepsi. I have never heard of them before.
super romantic. I would love.
She
some
does
Walking
look cleaner than
Roses. I'm good with
Foodie.
that. Like a teddy bear, some chocolates, a card. Maybe
Unwashed
instead of
and
buying
sick.
a card, like write me a motherfucking letter. Like tell me, boo, how much you need me and love me. I'm a clingy bitch. Okay.
I asked this question the other day as well. What do you have to offer them? It's always about how much they want you, how much they need you, how good they are for you, what they're going to make you feel. What about what you do for them? Do you just exist and they just worship you? I feel like that's Ambi's kind of relationship.
Okay.
Oh, the Shiraz. She's 230 kilos. Oh, my God.
What did she say?
Anything white and sparkling? Yep.
I swear she- Can we watch
Zabibo.
it? Yeah?
I've got to write that down. Zabibo. I love Zabibo. I've got to get some of that for New Year's Eve.
Oh, the best Valentine's Day. Okay.
I love Zabibo.
Honestly,
Oh, my God.
I don't really know. Like my last 3 serious relationships.
Yeah, some
we
people
all
like the
celebrate
dry,
Valentine's Day every
you'll
single day, every single time. By
dank
the way,
breads.
this is
I
my
can't
first
do
Valentine's
dry.
Day that I am single in 10 years. So
Oh, God.
cheers. I probably should have cheersed first, but you know. So that's why this is kind of like crazy for me.
I don't understand how that, at her weight, that wine wouldn't even be touching the sides as far as like getting
okay,
her
so
tipsy.
okay.
No chance.
I don't know. I feel like just any Valentine's
She
Day
drank
with
before
Destiny would
this.
probably be it because
Oh, Prosecco,
Love and After
yum.
Destiny
That's
is
what my
definitely
mother-in-law
the
drinks, a nice Prosecco.
strongest I've had. Don't you think it's hypocritical about what Destiny said
Oh,
about being single?
nice.
No hate, all love.
Oh,
You beautiful girl. You
it didn't even dawn on me. How did you get onto the Australian wines? Because you're in Scotland. So you must be paying a pretty penny for those wines. They must be delicious. South Australia is really well known for their wines here. We actually have in Brisbane, there is a pretty famous place here called Sirame Wines on the south side. They have like a day on the green where they have like jazz bands and performers and stuff. And you can bring your chair, bring a packed lunch, bring a charcuterie board, and you can sit and drink wines. It's for the old farts. It's like for the over 30s and 40s. And we just go and sit and we listen to music and drink wine and have chews. And it's really good time, apparently. And sometimes I'll have good acts. I think one of the people that was there is the guy from that band. I can't remember his name and I can't remember the band. Oh, what was his name? I wanna push you around. Oh, I will. Yeah, I will. That guy. Somebody. Rob Thomas. That's the name. Rob Thomas. They had him one year, Elton John another year, Daryl Braithwaite one year. Then they have a mix of other guests and stuff. John Farnham. They've had all sorts. It's a big deal.
beautiful. Yeah, no hate. Just
Matchbox
love.
20. That's
All life
it.
should always be just love all the time, 24/7. Hypocritical, yes.
Yellowtail. Yes.
Just wondering what shampoo or conditioner you use.
Oh, nobody cares about your hair. The Moscatos that I like, I love the not the Bancroft one because that gives you the runs. I like the Chancellor and Co. That I like that brand, and I like the Gossips and the Whispers brand. The Whispers Moscato, white Moscato, is my favorite. I love that one.
Thank you. You're so sweet. Okay, what shampoo and conditioner? Conditioner.
Oh, that's so cool, holy moly! Oh my goodness, 6 degrees of separation,
I
right?
almost just had a heart attack. Okay, that's not funny. Let's not joke about that. What shampoo and conditioner do I use? I show it in a vlog. I already forget what it's called because I used to use just whatever the hell. Like I would just get random kinds all the time. And dang, look, that's all that's left.
See, this is the only misnomer that I have about Ambi's hair. And I know lots of people love Ambi's hair. And right. Just because her hair's long doesn't mean it's healthy. You know what I mean? I know it's got a bit of shine to it, but just because it's long doesn't mean it's good. That's my ethos. Long hair, I feel like if you're going to have long hair, it should flatter you. It should enhance your look. It shouldn't just sit there and be long. And I know people, oh, look how long and beautiful it is. But it doesn't do anything for her. It's just there. It could be better is all I can say. But it's her hair. She can wear it however she wants. Blah, 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 blah. At least she has. Yeah, but hair's not everything.
I'm trying to put the cork back in. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Okay. So
you just wrote that so I can try and pronounce it. I know you by now, Natural. I think you're just trying to trick me. Now I'm going to do my best to try and pronounce that as well. You like the French Chateauneuf de Pape too. Yeah. French Chateauneuf de Pape. I think I just made that very Korean. Pape. Pap. I'm just going to say pap. Yeah. I did a good job.
I feel like itchy. I don't know
yes, okay, Holy Moly's on board with
the
me. It's not doing, is it?
I just get itchy more because I'm not used to it. My face is very sensitive, but I'll be all right. See, I'm just like so itchy. Like, who am I? Or am I allergic to this?
She's like 12. She's so 12.
Let's keep trucking. Okay. I don't remember
I just want to draw
but it's like
eyebrows on her face.
Something. Fuck. I know it has argan oil in it. Charlotte gave it to me because she said that she didn't want it anymore and she thought it would be perfect for my hair type.
I was pretty close. Chateauneuf du Pape. Chateauneuf du Pape. Or should I just do it straight Australian? Chateauneuf du Pape. You can say it like that if you like, Ginger, but that's how that's Australian. Chateauneuf du Pape.
Obsessed with it. But I did vlog it. I haven't uploaded that vlog yet, but that vlog will probably be up tomorrow.
Don't know.
Like when you're watching this, I mean, I'm uploading this.
It's her.
It's Valentine's Day. Literally today is Valentine's.
She's one of those unique people. Some people do though get it's the preservatives in the wine. They can get allergic to it. I don't know. I think maybe she's itchy because she just keeps touching herself and she keeps flipping her hair around and it's rubbing on her skin and it's making her itchy.
Not even joking. Like, do I have the date?
Oh, 5. Okay, she's 5.
Yeah,
but 5-year-olds wouldn't know wine. They'd be like, give me orange juice.
Cover all this. The date. Oh, okay. What did I
Yes, I think that's it.
A message. Let me reply real quick.
Sulfonamides. Sulfonamides.
Okay, hold on. I literally just sent filming. Like, that's all I said. If you're watching this, I know you're watching this.
What do we do for fun? Okay, everybody put one thing that you do for fun. And I'll go first while you're typing. What do I do for fun? I like going for walks. I know that's boring, but I love going for walks. I love to cook. I get on the YouTubes. I like to do this. I like to edit. I like listening to music, all types, but mostly the K-pops. I used to really, really enjoy reading, but now I listen to things more than I read because of my eyeballs. I love going to the beach. The beach is one of my favorite places in the whole wide world. I love hanging out with my best friend. The limited times that I do get to hang out with my son, that's one of my most precious. I love that. What else do I do for fun? Learning my Korean, trying new dishes. And this is a work-related thing. The funnest thing I do at work is doing planograms. There is nothing better than starting from scratch, setting everything up, putting it where it should be in its perfect place, and having it all full and ticketed correctly. That gives my actual body tingles. It is ASMR for me. It makes my body tingle, makes my brain itch. I love that. That's all the fun things that I like to do. And obviously, like my nails, my hair, my makeup, like styling. I won't say fashion, I'll say styling. That's another fun hobby of mine too. Just putting looks together for myself.
So much love to you. I'm so awkward. But yes, today's Valentine's Day.
Okay, I'm going to read some of them out. Okay. We've got weed. Perfect. Snuggling, dogs, and sleeping. Yes, naps. Olympic class napper here. Ride a 17cc motorbike. Brilliant. Travel. Yes. I watched a video from Lost Soul. I watched it 3 times. He didn't look very lost. Okay. Holidays. So more traveling. Ayla's hair looks quite dry and not as nice. Kind of looks oily. Yep, that's fair. Go to the beach. Same. Do you like Stray Kids and New Jeans? I speak out. I speak out. Yes, I do like Stray Kids. I saw them in April of this year. I traveled to Sydney and I saw their show in Sydney. I know who New Jeans are, but I'm not really into the girl groups. I'm more into the boy groups. I don't know why. There's something about the high pitch of their voice. It puts me off. And some of their concepts also put me off. But are they talented? The new groups are way better dancers and performers than some of the old groups. But I do know who New Jeans are. I know Attention. I know Super Shy. I know Hype Boy's probably my favorite of their songs. But yes, I do know them. And Stray Kids, love, 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 love. But the other groups are like, shut up, guys, BTS, 80s, 17, Shiny, Pentagon. Who else? I think they're my main ones. Like I know the generals like 2PM, Shiny. I'm not Shiny. Super Junior, VIX. I'm not really into NCT or NCT 127 or Wave or anything like that. But the other ones I mentioned are my faves. Yeah.
I will upload that vlog tomorrow or the next day. I haven't been uploading daily.
Cocktails and buying shoes. I love that one.
Perfect Valentine's Day date.
Hanging out with 3 cats. Oh, my cat. I didn't even mention Buddy. Buddy is like one of the funnest things I get to do. I get to play with him and hang out with him, get cuddles.
Love you though, and I loved your shirt.
Holidays.
How'd you know you were in love with Destiny?
Yeah, got to have holidays.
You're so pretty. How did I know I was in love with Destiny? Okay. How did I know? Okay. This is getting real. This is getting deep. I knew I loved her. She said she loved me first, by the way. That like meant so much.
And she dumped you first as well, so that cancels that out.
That I loved her when she started to. Okay, I feel like I can't. Okay, I have drinking way too much, and I haven't eaten all day.
Stop touching your hair. Hijab worthy. It's like her hijab.
Okay, so I realized I was in love with Destiny when she said that she loved me. Like I felt it back, and like it was during a very vulnerable moment.
Oh, that's such a narky thing, isn't that? I knew I liked them when I found out they liked me. I started liking them once I found out that, like, I knew that I was going to get an affirmation of yes. I knew they liked me once yeah, that's such a narky thing. Oh my God.
I'm sure I've shared it before.
Oh,
and I realized that,
me
like, when I
too.
stop thinking about her.
Different colored hair.
And when I imagined my life with her, and when I imagined her taking, you know, every part of me, whether it was my heart or my body.
Oh, nice. Oh,
yeah,
Ginger. I hope you get to have a nice long holiday.
Girl, don't make me cry.
Heaps of fun.
But
I don't know about America though.
They're
They're a bit nuts over there,
and
but
I'm like,
enjoy.
Scum on her toes. No, that's a joke. But
flipping the hair.
I don't know. Like when you,
I feel like Amber's self-esteem, like she's like Samson and Delilah, but she's the Samson. I feel like if you chopped her hair off, her self-esteem would go. She would feel so naked. It's almost part of her personality. I think that she thinks because it's long, really super long, it's like a curtain and it hides her. It is literally like Chantel's hijab. We can't see her because her hair is so long and it covers her chest and covers her boobs, covers her arms. But if she was to cut it off and get a nice hairstyle or a bob, she would be like not so confident. She'd be like, oh, I'm feeling very naked because I've got super long, pretty hair that makes me super pretty as well. And it's like, No, girl, we can still see the extra 550 pounds.
You fall in love with someone, like you just know it.
Okay, Jade.
And I just knew it with her. I don't really know. And a lot of people saw it.
No, I haven't
physically
pushed it
saw
back.
themselves.
That
My
is a
best friend Crystal,
narcissistic
like, she
dancer,
saw
right?
it. She knows me more than anyone in this world.
Oh, we're
she saw it.
crying.
She's like, you two are literally the one for each other. My friend Charla, like, just so many people, like, they saw it. They physically saw it. And a lot of the time when you're in a relationship,
God.
like,
That's
people
hard to
don't see
deal
that.
with.
Like, people
Oh, it's hard to deal with.
don't care. So when Destiny broke up with me, everyone was very, like, shocked, including me.
Oh, what are you doing, Lock Dog? What are the plans? Are we doing a solid color? Are we doing an ombre? Are we doing chunks of different colors? What's the palette? And what's the inspiration behind it? Because I love doing funky colors or just a beautiful all over color, but it has to be nice. You know, like this is just, it's just nothing. It's nothing except long. It is a body shield. It covers her up. It feels like a scarf or a blanket or something.
Because I always told myself I'm going to be waiting for the right person and for the right time.
Cherry red.
Perfect. I feel like I'm handling myself really well, though.
Okay, let me go. Let me see if I can get it. Oh, stop it. Oh, I haven't heard this one. I can't play that one because I will get copyright struck, but I will go and listen to that. It's on my watch history now, so I'll be able to go back and listen to that one.
Because I always tell her, I wish her nothing but happiness, and that's what she has with her new girlfriend. So let's all be happy for her.
Bullshit. Bullshit. That's so inauthentic. It's been a day. They've broken up and she's already got a new girlfriend. There is no way you would have the sentiment of, I'm just happy for them and I want her to be happy too. You'd be like, oh my God, what a bitch. How could she move on so fast? She probably didn't really love me. I feel worthless. I feel like there's something wrong with me. What's wrong with me? Why did she dump me? And how could she find someone so new? I feel betrayed because I feel like there must have been going on behind my back for ages and she didn't tell me. You'd be mad. You'd be angry. You'd be hurt. You wouldn't be like, yes, I just want her to be happy. Bullshit.
It'll be okay. It'll be okay.
Hi, everyone. Wondering what's
Oh, nice. That'll be cool. Is it going to be like violet or lavender?
What will you do differently in your next relationship that you didn't do in your last one?
Or is it going to be like a more subtle purple? Like it blends with the black.
When I was with Destiny,
oh,
I literally lost myself.
Ginger, I want to see that.
Like I thought I did.
Yeah, I love
but
using color.
I didn't. I will be less.
The only colors that I haven't done are blue and green, and simply because blue is it's an abomination to try and get out. I've seen other people try and do it, and it's just not good. And green's the same. It just sticks. It's really hard to get out, and you end up like bleaching or chopping your hair so short to get rid of it. It's just a nightmare. Or you've got to do it in like layers, and you've got to do like a natural color to cover it up, and it's just a bit boring.
Like.
Same.
I don't know how to explain it. Like I let my depression
and
everything.
I need some Z's. Okay, I've said this before. What I would love to do with Amber's hair, I want to cut it just to her nipples, like just so it's to her nipples. I want to have like a side part. I want to get it cut so it swoops down and frames her face. So if she wants to straighten it, she's got like a nice long swept bang. I would like to get it lightened about, I don't know, maybe so it's about I don't know, a 7 or an 8 brown, like I don't know, an ashy dark blonde, and then have some blonde money pieces just at the front, you know, like those 90s pieces, just two thin ones at the front. And then I want to have it layered. So I want it layered so it hits her brows, or not so much the brows, but, you know, the temples. So when she sweeps it across, and then I want a layer that goes to the cheekbones, and then I want a layer to hit the chin, and then I want a couple of layers just all the way down. So if she straightens it, it's going to curl in because it's going to create a nice frame for her face. But then if she wants to put like one of those silky headbandy things in that you wrap around the hair, and then when you take it out, you've got those beautiful beach waves that you can just brush out. that would look really nice. It'd give her hair movement. It would make it look less frizzy. It would make it look less dry. It would give her some soft bounce. It's a heatless style, so it would protect her hair. It's easy, so she wouldn't hardly have to do anything to it. But I think that would look really, really nice on her. Because she's got such light eyebrows, I think that this hair being so dark is just bad for her if she doesn't color them in. So I think having a couple of shades lighter would be nice for her. And it would it would help remove the darkness under her eyes as well. Not that I've thought about it at all.
Than like it normally would. And I feel like I'll just do things differently. I don't know.
It's just to give it a break from
I don't
Chantal.
have to get into that.
Mm.
No matter
Well,
how much I
Peter
drink, I don't
Purple.
have to get into that. Your nails are so cute. Thank you so much.
Oh, no, they're not.
Are you planning on a girl's
Oh,
getaway
100%.
to get over the heartbreak? No, but Charlotte.
And not because of the weight, simply because Amber doesn't have pre-diabetes. I think if Amber passes on, it'll be from a heart attack or a fall or something. I think Chantal is much closer to the end at this point because of what's going on right now than Amber is. However, do I think Amber's going to make it to Chantal's age? Probably not. She's probably going to be in the same boat as Chantal at Chantal's age, except this one's probably going to get bed bound a lot sooner. But if we're just talking about them comparatively speaking now, Chantal is way more dire than Amber, despite Amber being like bigger.
Charlotte did invite me to Florida in October.
You'd shave it off?
Her
Hi,
and Mary are
Mary
getting
me.
started there, and they're
Hi.
like, Amberlynn, come the fuck with us. And I'm like, yes, boo. So that's happening.
Hey Amberlynn, I love your videos. Should I be upset that my boyfriend doesn't want to do anything for Valentine's Day, or should I just let it be?
You are so cute. And she said that we have the same name. She had it written on the thing. So hey.
Yeah.
I think you should let it be.
See?
Because there are a lot of.
Would you agree with my suggestions there, Holy Molly? You being a stylist, what would you do differently? Maybe a nice warm chestnut at the back, but she does get a bit red, so that's why I went with more of like a coolish blonde, because she does get so red. I would think that would be a little bit more flattering for her, something a little bit ashy, something a little bit cool. I don't want like ashy blonde. I want just like a couple of shades lighter than what she's got. Maybe something in like the sevens or the eights depths. You know, not too dark, but I don't want it to be like really light blonde. I don't think she'd look blonde.
People who don't celebrate Valentine's Day, which is really weird. But everyone's different.
Yeah, because you want some pizzazz,
yeah,
but you want something to flatter your complexion.
Because
that's why ombre works really well.
I think it's just his, way of life. Which everyone's way of life is different. And girl, I'm sure he loves you.
Amberlynn, just wondering when.
Oh, we drink Ribena. Yep, we give the kids Ribena. We water it down.
Ooh, when do I plan on looking for love? Boo, I already found it. No, I'm kidding. I don't know. Like, I don't know. I really don't. Like, I'm just gonna let it come to me because I'm done looking. Like, when I found Destiny, that was not,
it does.
I was not looking at all in the slightest.
And that's why I think a lot of older women, especially when they go grey or white, they just let the color go. Beautiful color. I love white grey hair, but they sometimes will just let it grow long and they do nothing with it. And then when they go and get it cut short or a nice into beautiful asymmetric bob or something short and pixie and cut, it gives it movement, gives it light, lifts it up. But when it's just down, because it's got no pigment in it, it looks dry and frizzy. And unless it's got some curl or something in it, it just looks lifeless. It just what? And that's how I feel about Amber's hair. It's just there's nothing happening there. It's not exciting. And she's an exciting gal. She needs exciting hair. We need more than the Pookie. We need more than the Pookie updo. We need something special.
And she messaged me and she was trying so hard. And I could tell because she called me like a cute.
Yes, that's why I wanted to watch this one.
Cute little things. And for like 2 weeks, I would not like go into that. Like I was like literally just her friend because
I feel like Ghost, you leaned. I'm gonna tune into the universe. I feel like Ghost, you're a bit like me. You like to lean into the pinks and the purples. I feel like that's the niche. Like, I don't know, it's just they're the funnest colors, I reckon, and the easiest to get out
I wasn't ready.
I would love
and
to
then
do
all of a
yellow
sudden
one day,
something
but
hit
it
me, and
wouldn't
I'm just
suit
like,
me.
"Ooh, this girl's awesome."
I'd have to do it like an ombre or something away from my face. Oh, don't do that to me. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Oh, maybe I should do what's that song? Dun 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 dun. Why is it buffering? I've got the good internet. It's fine. Stop it. I don't like it. There we go. Oh, no, make it big. Come on. Dun, 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 dun. You hate the color pink? No. What about rose gold? Does that count? Well, what color do you do? Maybe I've got my look, universe, you're off. It's buffering. The universe is buffering, Ghost. That's what's happening. Oh no, why isn't it working? Why? Look, maybe they're like, no, she's too drunk. There we
Blue,
go.
already found it. No, I'm kidding.
There we go. Girl from Ipanema, you got it. Well done.
I don't know. Like, I don't know. I really don't. Like, I'm just gonna let it come
It needs
to me.
bounce and movement, and it needs to be big because she's got a big face. Not big.
Like when I found Destiny,
big.
That was not. I was not looking at all in the slightest. And she messaged me, and she was trying so hard, and I could tell because she'd call me like the cutest little names and say the cutest little things. And for like 2 weeks, I would not like go into that. Like I was like literally just because I wasn't ready. And then all of a sudden something hit me.
Need some Z's. I have not. Is it good? Is it would you recommend? I'll write it down. Blue-eyed. Oh, that's the crappy pen. That's my good pen. I'll have to decipher it. Blue-eyed samurai. Oh, I find Netflix a bit sucky at times. I can never find anything good. Question though, does it have subtitles? Because I find subtitles are a little hard for me to read. Like I have to watch the movie in shifts because my squinting makes my eyes a little achy and my face a little bit sore. But let me know and I'll check it out. I'll schedule it in.
And I'm just like, boo, this girl's awesome. Like, I want that to happen again, where it's like love comes at you.
Yeah.
And you just don't expect it. And you're like, yes, this is right. Like, this is.
It did, didn't it?
Because
it flatters everybody.
Whew. I am. This wine, though. Hello. Okay. Amberlynn, I love your videos. Stay strong. Fuck what people say and find your own happiness. I will forever support you and your channel no matter what. Remember that you're beautiful in every way. Have a nice day. I love you. Fuck yes. Fuck the haters.
Oh,
Over the
God.
haters.
Oh, she is getting drunk. Like, she's starting to swear.
I recently discovered that there is more to life than hater. I'm over the haters.
Hey, Amberlynn, I love you so much. I was wondering if you think love has a time limit on it. Like, you have to date someone for a certain amount of time in order to be considered very in love with them.
Fuck no. That is a good question, though, because a lot of people, like, when someone...
Of course she says absolutely not. Absolutely not. They just have to be interested in me, and once I realize they're interested in me, we're like, it's on like Donkey Kong. Okay. It's buffering. I'm just waiting for my search tab to open.
Falls in love. Like, people are like, girl, that's too soon. Like, Destiny and her new girlfriend. That's me, though. Like, I think I'm just being bitter and jealous and annoying, but that's just how I
good.
am. But no,
I actually
no.
Tell a lie. Is it in Japanese? Because I actually prefer to watch, if it's in Korean or Japanese, I actually prefer to listen to it in its own language because I find the intonations in their language actually more, I don't know, it gives you the vibe. Because you know how they're all like, oh, when they're angry, like they had lead-in sounds, and when they go, well, you know how they like make their little like noises at the end when they're yelling at someone? I find that gives you the more vibe. Like if you've watched a lot of Japanese anime, if you watch a lot of Korean like dramas and stuff like that, you get it when they go, ma, like you punk, or like mother effer, come here, you know. It sounds better when they're like, hey, punk. It doesn't come off the same. It's not the same. But if it's got subs, I can sit down and watch it maybe on my iPad because I can read it a bit better. But yes, if you say it's good, I might have a gander.
Your heart just feels what it wants to feel when it wants to feel it. Some people take forever to fall in love, and other people like, girl, I'm in love with you after 2 minutes. Hey.
And those people are weird.
I don't know. Definitely no time limit. I'm literally about to drink this whole thing. I'm scared for my life. Like, I know so many of you guys are like, girl, you are so fat. You should not be doing that. And I'm just like, you live once and Valentine's Day is only once a year. Happy
And
Valentine's Day. My
remind
husband
you,
and I are celebrating our 10.
she said this is the first time that she's not had a girlfriend or been with somebody on Valentine's Day. This is her first single Valentine's Day.
Your dating anniversary today.
Oh, I wonder if she's going to be single next Valentine's, because that's only, what, 2 months away? Ooh, what's the bet? Let's place a bet right now. I'm going to write it on my page. We'll do a poll. Now that I've got the hang of the polls, let's do one.
Awesome. Happy Valentine's Day from this judgmental basset hound. Oh my God, it reminds me of my old dog I used to have. Happy Valentine's Day, beautiful.
Work.
Thank you. Happy Valentine's Day to you. Girl, loving the
There
lips
we
and
go.
nails.
Okay, poll.
Yeah? Is this good enough? Girl, I don't even know. I'm wearing no pants right now. Like, why did I say that?
Oh, because you're weird.
Hi, Amber. My question is, are you going to celebrate Valentine's Day?
Fuck yes, I am. I'm celebrating it with myself and with you guys because I love you guys. You guys are all my Valentine. Like, hello. I'm the luckiest girl here.
What's your favorite cartoon?
That was a little girl. Okay, my favorite cartoon.
Here we go. I find it disturbing there are little children
I
watching
literally don't
her.
watch cartoons. I feel so like Family Guy. Like, I don't know. I'm sorry.
Hi, I'm Berlin.
Ooh, just long.
Do you want kids one day? And if so, how many?
She can't
Hi,
have
I'm
kids.
Berlin. So I recently came out as bisexual, and I was wondering, are you lesbian or are you bisexual, or what do you identify as? Hey, I'm Berlin. So recently I've been contemplating quitting my job for something I love, and I was wondering, do you regret quitting your job?
Oh, sweetie. Yeah. You forget sometimes that there are people that watch Amber and Chantal and actually think that they're pretty cool and pretty awesome and would look to them for advice. And that's what frightens me about them.
Hi, I'm Berlin. I was wondering, if Destiny would want you back now, would you go back to her? So with Destiny having a new girl, what is that doing for your self-esteem? Do you compare yourself to her or what? I love you, by the way. What does Destiny's family think about the breakup? I know you're more close with them since you don't really have a family right now. So
True, girl.
yeah. And if you had a child one day,
Oh,
what would
it's
you name it?
buffering.
Girl
Oh,
or if it was a
no.
boy? I love you.
Wholly on point. Your questions just slayed my life. I don't remember any of them.
Okay. I'm buffering. Stuff's happening. Can you guys see me?